Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I say, can you hear me? It's so upsetting. It's so upsetting. What's going on with the noises? Why is it degraded to tippy tapping? Oh no! Oh, that's loud. Oh wait, why is it? Oh, why is it? Oh, why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Oh no! Oh no! I had to turn it down. It was too loud. It was blowing my ears out. It's blowing my ears. It's blowing my ears. No captions. That's incorrect. It's not blowing my ass. It's not blowing my ass. Oh my god. Is my microphone quiet? Oh no, my microphone's too loud. Oh no, oh no. Wait, Revity, you're supposed to. Okay, wait. Lower your voice. Lower your voice. You're supposed to have a nice, deep, mommy voice. Ow! Hi. Ow. Okay. What's going on with you tits? Why are you not centered? There we go. Okay. Hi. Hi. I'm back. I'm back. I'm here. Hello. Hi. Who did that? Who threw all of that? Who was responsible for this madness? Hi! Wasn't me. Okay, let me check the regimes. Who's responsible for this? It looks like Farina, Violet, Mordecai, Meme, who else? Nova, Broshi. Hi. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back. I missed you all so much. I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. No, I missed you. Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh, so many messages that I definitely have missed in the entirety of Fuck Off Motorcycle. Oh wait, is my microphone? Wait, maybe I should. Wait. Wait. Maybe. Okay. Sorry, I slightly changed my setup. Where do I put my phone? Okay, maybe if I have to. Ooh, okay, that might work. Wait, hold on. I'll explain how my setup changed. Fuck, where do I put my Stream Deck? Pardon the chaos, everyone. I'll just have them switch places for now. Yeah. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's a better position than how it was previously. Okay. Hi, everyone! Hi, Pachu! Hi, wife! Broshi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, and also what the hell? Kiwi! Hi, Kiwi! How have you been doing? Hi, everyone! Okay, I am going to say hello to everyone that checked in just a minute. Hi, Kitsune! Hello! How are you? I've been looking forward to saying hi to everyone as well. Hello. Wow, I have missed this so much. I have missed this so much. It's been so long since I felt so exhilarated. Exhilarated! Yeah, yeah. It's been 84 years! I know! We've had so many things that happened! Listen, I was not texting and driving. Was I texting when I was in the driver's seat? Maybe. But let me tell you, the traffic I was in was so ass that I was sitting still for like 5 solid minutes. I'm not kidding. I was just sitting there. And I was like, I might as well just type up the announcement. Don't worry, don't worry. As soon as I started moving again, I put the phone down. I promise I never text when I'm actively moving. No. I only text like at the stoplight when I'm waiting for like traffic to move. Not like slow traffic. Slow traffic, I don't text. But like it's only standstill traffic when I literally just foot on the brake pedal. That's the only spike spike on the brake pedal. That's the only time when I text. It's a miracle I haven't stabbed through my car yet. Sir, I only drank at the stoplight. Oh my god, thank you so much for getting us to a level 4 hype train. Thank you, thank you. It's not a justification journey. Listen, I wanted to get you the announcement because I care about you all. Hi everyone. Oh wait, Nate, check art and design channel. Oh yeah, bet. Wait. Let me do that now because if I don't do it now, I will forget. Wait. Art design. It's beautiful. RPG. Oh my god, y'all are wild. Y'all are wild, and yes, this is the Golden Apple Archipelago music. Yes, I'm glad you recognized it, Kiwi. I wanted something cute and something nice, and I was like, Golden Apple Archipelago music, yes! Yo, look at what Nate delivered! Wait. Where is the, ah, shit. Wait, where is it? Leo? Oh, that was Leo. There it is. Look at this! So cute. Look at this. She's beautiful. Do you see, y'all, do you see this? 0 brain cells in that head. Absolutely none. I think if you knocked on her skull, you would hear an echo. She's beautiful. Oh my god, I swear. Nate, thank you so much. I love this. I love it so much. May I add it as an emote on my channel, please? I'll probably have to crop out the antlers a bit to make it fit, but may I add it as an emote? Same IQ. This thing has room temperature IQ. No, not Fahrenheit room temperature, Celsius room temperature. Oh my god. Thank you for getting us to level 6 of the hype train. I looked away, you made me miss level 5. How dare you? Thank you. And thank you, Theo. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, everyone who resubbed. Oh my god, okay, I should take some time to actually go through everything and say hi, or thank you, or what the fuck. Maybe, or we could do a collective hi, thank you, what the fuck to everyone. Oh my god. I thought I moved to get away from the cars. Why are they back? They're following me. Anyways. No, Kelvin temperature? No. Kelvin temperature is higher. Because isn't Kelvin temperature like you take Celsius and then add like 270 to it or something? No. Yeah. Revi Dodo's IQ is absolute 0. Yeah. What the fuck? You people. Okay. But yeah, hi everyone. I'm back. Revity, the Eldritch Deer, is back after it being a very long time of the Revity not being back. Hi! Okay. There we go. This is a lot nicer to look at. Okay, how will this stream go? First, I'm gonna talk to y'all, and then I'm going to catch everyone up on how things have been going, and then I will be talking about how the next few months will look. Yeah. But yeah, this is my comeback stream. I'm back. It's been a long time since I streamed. I'm so happy to be back. I missed you all so much. I missed you all so much, and oh my god. Not Chrome, welcome on in. Nightbear, welcome on in. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my model. Be sure to do exclamation VTuber. Still got it. Yeah. And be sure to do exclamation VTuber if you want to check out my model artist and my rig artist. They did an incredible job. Oh no, that's a plane! Okay, I was like, what kind of car is that? That's a plane. Oh, hi everyone! Hi Broshi, hi Captain, hi Vexes. Hi Plug, hi Chris! It's been a few weeks. It has! It's been, I think, more than a month since I last streamed, and the last stream I did was the Gorilla Nikkei stream, where I, what was I doing? Oh, I was doing, was that during the Evangelion collab? Yeah, when I did the viewer rolls and I got really lucky getting new Asuka. Yeah, okay, now I remember. But hi everyone! Wait, I'm going to first do my announcement. Not announcement, introduction. Because we got an introduction and because we got some new people here. Welcome on in, everyone. For those of you who are new, my name is Revity. You may call me Rev or Revy, and I am a thirsty, nerdy, Eldritch Deer VTuber. Hello. We play a lot of gachas and RPGs. I enjoy playing Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Final Fantasy XIV, and Goddess of Victory, Nikkei. I hope you enjoy your time here, listening to my nerdy, down bad, and bizarre experiences. Revy's Bizarre Adventures. Yeah. Honey Pop? Oh, Celia Trenu. I can't play Honey Pop, I'll get banned. I actually will. In case y'all didn't know, Honey Pop is strictly forbidden on Twitch. It's got some of the lewd, some spicy, something. Brother Meech, hello there. How's it going? How are you doing? I'm doing well. What have I been up to? So the things I've been up to other than job hunting, I have my part-time job, and I've also been doing a bunch of practice for technical interviews. So I've been doing leet code problems, a lot of leet code problems. Oh my fucking god. You should have seen the leet code problem I had to do today, the daily question. Oh god. Anyways. So I've been doing lead code for technical interview practice. I've been trying to get better at reaching out to recruiters, which I guess is part of my job hunting, but it's a new skill. I'm trying to network, reach out to recruiters, fellow engineers saying, hey, what's up? What's good? Got any help for this resident deer that's trying to make a break in the tech job market? I've also just been doing some games, but yeah, ever since my classes ended, I think I'll have more time for streams. Speaking of which, classes, y'all, would you believe that I actually did worse after starting my hiatus? Yeah. I finished a recent quarter of courses. Would you believe I did worse after my hiatus? Last year, you remember like think of like September to December. I was relatively active, right? I got an A- in that class. I start my hiatus to focus on my classes, I fucking drop to like a B-. And I'm like, what? This doesn't make sense. But I guess it's because I was suffering. I was suffering during my hiatus. I was so stressed. Even though I had more time, it felt like I had less time. Oh my god, it was an entire thing. That's it? I don't get credit for it. I only would get credit for it towards like, okay, I'm working on an unofficial like certificate, and I had to get a B or a higher to have it count. So because I got a B- in that course, it doesn't count. If I want it to count towards my certificate, I have to take it again, which means enrolling in it again, which means another few $1,000s. Yeah, B- is too low of a grade. B- is too low of a grade to get credit for it. I had to get a B or higher. Yeah. It is. I do hate it. Like, damn. And it's mainly the final exam that fucked me up because I did decently well on everything else, all the other homeworks and all of the other work. But it's just because like it's just because I got so fucked on the final that it dropped my grade and I don't get credit for it anymore. But anyways, that's just a part of like life and shit. Oh, wait, what happened? Okay, there we go, sorry. We're good. There we go. Sorry. A thingy tipped. Okay. Anyways. It sounds like the class should have been pass-fail instead of letter grades. That feels silly. It does. It is kind of BS, I will say. Oh, and yeah, Bill, I do plan to update all of like the VODs on the VOD channel. I will be able to do that, yes. Yeah. Only on to culinary school I can understand how tough school can be. The tough thing is I genuinely enjoy learning. It's just that right now I don't want to. You know? I don't want to, and it's because dear mother pressured me into doing the graduate certificate. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I didn't have a good reason to say no to her, so she enrolled me. So, but I told her that I'm going to take a break for this coming quarter, so I'm not taking any courses for this quarter. A degree? It's not as formal as a degree alt. It's technically a graduate certificate, so it's a step below an official like graduate degree, like a master's degree, but it does go in my resume and I can talk about it, which is kind of the important part. The grade scale? The grade scale for my classes is normal, like A to F. Is the minimum passing grade. I guess the minimum passing grade is an 80. What counts as a B? 83? 84? And I think I got like a solid, like, I think I got like an even 80 or 81. So I barely missed it. Yeah. Well, when I say like passing grade, I technically passed the course, but I didn't get credit for it, which is quite stupid, in my opinion. But that's life. That's life. It's just a road. It's just a What's the hump? Wait. What's the wait? What is the word for that called? When you're on a road and there's like a hump to make you go slower. It's not a speed hump, is it? Road bump? Speed bump. I kept on thinking, I was like, wait, a hump? A hump? Speed bump. Okay. Girl. Yo. Don't get me started on some of the words I forgot. Wait. Did y'all? Okay. Here's something funny I've discovered. I don't remember the American word for aubergine. This is something I realized. I don't remember. Is it eggplant? Okay. I don't remember. Okay. So, the other day, here's the context behind how I realized I no longer remembered. Okay. The other day, I was typing, like, I was going to type, like, a dick joke, and I was going to censor it with an aubergine, because, you know, that's what people always do. For context, I was born and raised in the United States, okay? Keep that in mind. So, I went to, like, my emote, like, my emoji keyboard, and I was like, oh, I'm looking for, like, you know, that purple vegetable that people use as a replacement for dick when they're typing messages. Aubergine. And so I typed aubergine, and no search results, and I was like, oh, wait, that's the European way of saying it. Wait, what's the American way? And for some reason, I kept on thinking, like, pineapple? No, potato, no, wait, is it pomme de terre? No? Oh, eggplant! It took me, like, a solid 10 seconds to remember what the American name was. Who calls it an aubergine? Pretty much everyone not in the United States. Well, in the plant things, yeah. So an American born and raised in the United States, struggle to remember the American way of saying aubergine. I don't know why. I don't know how that happened. I don't know when it happened, but it just happened. I had a long day. I have had a long day. Holy shit, today was so long. Oh my god. And I was so tired. And I was like, I just want a Costco cookie and I want to sit down. I did get a Costco cookie and I did get to sit down. So I'm happy about that. Okay, maybe I should say hello to everyone. Let me see. Hi everyone! Where do I start? Perfect. X14, congrats on being first. Broshi, thank you for checking in. Meme, thank you for checking in. Ilion, thank you for the hi, I'm new. Vexus, thank you for the hi, I'm new. Vexus, Ilion, Soup, Nix, Pachi, thank you all for checking in. Hello. Vexus, thank you for the hi, I'm new. Farina, Nova, Stab, Riku, Violet, thank you all for checking in. Captain, thank you for checking in. Thank you for all of the resubs. Thank you, Batsu Crampler, X14 Captain, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. CJ, thank you for the resub. Mordecai, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the scam train. Broshi Crabbler, thank you for the gifted subs, everyone. RPG, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Ilion, thank you for the 16-month resub. Theo, thank you for the 6-month resub. Jenny, thank you for the 25-month resub. And Nightbear, thank you so much for the follow. I missed you too. Hi, Crafty. How are you doing? Hello. I come. Lauren! Thank you for the Prime Gaming 10-month resub, double digits. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, I need to get back into Endwalker. I need to get back into Breath of the Wild. Let me tell you, I'm making some ambitious plans. Okay, here's some good news, y'all. I'm making some pretty ambitious plans for the next few months, and I'm going to explain what will be happening. Also, wait, Nightbear? Thank you so much for the brand new Prime Gaming resub! Very new to this, brand new to the channel, you're already Prime subbing? Thank you! I'm not doing main DPS Chi-Chi. I've already done that once in the past. But hello, I hope you all enjoy your time here, and I am so happy to see you all around. Okay, so let me kind of explain what's going on. So, where should I start? Where should I start? I could talk about how things have been going. Okay. What would you prefer to hear about first? Would you prefer to hear about my plans for the next few months, or would you prefer to hear about how things have been going, like what I've been up to? I'll talk about them both. It's just which one do you want to hear first, you know? Both? I can't talk about both at the same time! I'm gonna talk about one and then the other. Me not touching my face? Falco, I've got some incredible news. My acne is so much better. Oh my god, wait. Maybe I should like try taking a picture and showing you all. But I can take like a picture and compare to a few months ago, because a few months ago I would get like awful hormonal acne every month. I was used to having a few few whiteheads on my cheeks every single day, like some on my cheeks, some on my forehead. Now, if I look at myself, it's like, oh, there's like one tiny little thing on my chin, and then that's it. My skin is so much better, and I am so happy. I've been taking my acne pills, I've been taking my vitamins, I've been taking all of my meds. I'm so proud of myself. I'm just not thinking creatively. What kind of stream of consciousness thing do you want me to do? What? Every one sentence I talk about how things have been going, and then the other sentence I talk about the future, and then I just alternate? Like some awful, like, stream of consciousness narrator thing? Plans, not gonna lie, how things have been going, what I've been up to. Wow, y'all kind of split. Okay, I guess I'll flip a coin. Yeah, I'll flip a coin. Heads, I talk about plans. Tails, yeah, sure. Wait, where is it? There we go. So, heads, I talk about plans. Tails, I talk about how things have been going, okay? Heads, I talk about plans! Have good pizza, fucker. Okay. So plans for the future. For the next 2-3-ish months, consider me to be on a trial period. Okay, I'm going to explain. So, y'all know that I've toyed with the idea of supporting myself on streaming and content creation, right? I've toyed with the idea, and every single time I've kind of just immediately dismissed it as a no, that's never going to happen. I've immediately thought, oh, what if I stream full-time? Never gonna happen. I would have to make so much money, I wouldn't be able to do it, I can't do it now, I can't do it later, oh, that's like a 1 in 1 million chance, you know? But I guess recent events, I don't really know if I can talk about it, but kind of recent events have kind of made me think, wait, what if it's actually a lot more manageable than I thought it would be? What if I could do it? What if instead of having to work this part-time job that's incredibly draining, honestly, the part-time job I'm working is pretty much as draining as a full-time job. It's emotionally very draining. It's socially, and it drains my energy and my social battery, and yeah. And I thought to myself, what if instead of having to handle that part-time job and my job search, what if I just could support myself on streaming for the next year or so? And then I was like, wait, maybe I could try. So for the next 2 or 3 months, I'm going to try. I'm going to see, hey, if I like invest, if I actually put the effort as if I'm going to become a full-time streamer into my content, could that actually happen? Could it? A Knight! Oh, Knight! Thank you so much for the brand new tier 1 subscription. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. A big subathon to celebrate. I will say I might be able to have a subathon in the next month or so. I've got some things I need to get out of the way first before a subathon. Also, hi Onster, how are you doing? Thank you for checking in. Hello, hello, how have you been? Also, CJ, thank you for the hydration check. Ow! 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 Why is that so loud? Ah! Crafty! Now I have to do it? Oh, 6 months in advance? Crafty! Oh shit, well, I guess I'm going full time. Well, Crafty has decreed it as such, right? Mordecai, thank you for the 600 biddies. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, that would be incredible, right? Like, before, when I thought of the possibility or the potential future path of doing full-time content, I was kind of like, up. I can't do that. I can't retire as a streamer. Nah. But then I'm like, wait, what if I just wanted to support myself for the next few years, doing something I really love? And if it continues growing, then it continues growing. And if I get my full-time job, well, that's my full-time income, and I can invest that back into my streaming. You know? I kind of realized that I'm not ready to go yet. I am not ready to go yet, okay? Listen, will I graduate? Will I ever graduate in the future? I can't say no. I can't say, I'll be here until I'm 85 years old. I can't promise that. But I can promise that I'm not ready to go yet. I'm not ready to go yet. Maybe there will be a day way off in the future. Definitely not now. I can promise 84. I don't know about 84. I think 83 and a half. I think I can do that. Yeah. Subathon, but you can only stop streaming after solving 100 lead code questions? Man, my brain would be so fried after 100. Holy shit. Wait, Alt, I don't know if you've been doing lead code daily problems, but y'all, today's lead code daily problem was a nightmare. Oh my god. Oh, Nate, thank you for the 15 biddies. Thank you, thank you. More doodles? Wait, let me see. What is this? Oh my god, the tongue flick one! Wait, hold up. Hold. What is this? What is this? So Chad, which one would you rather have? This on the left or that on the right? You better say the one on the right or I'll be upset. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Both based. Yes, hello, base department? What the heck? Is this not the epitome of beauty? Oh my god. Lead code? Yeah, what Violet said. Basically, lead code is a thing. It's like a website that has a bunch of technical interview problems. Yeah, lead code is kind of like really well known in the tech job market as like it's one of the go-to ways of testing candidates for a job position. Like, hey, can you code? Do this. Was it a problem about DP? It was. It was a DP problem. And if you think you know what DP means, I love explaining this to people. I love explaining that DP is an actual non-lewd shorthand. It's not double. if you know DP as that, it's not that. It's actually short for dynamic programming. But whenever I see DP, I just think to myself, it's not dick penis. It's not the other one. It's dynamic programming, which good god, whoever came up with that term. It's not Dragon Punch. CBT? Yeah, you know, CBT. Closed beta testing. Oh my god, these unfortunate nicknames, these unfortunate abbreviations. Yeah, it's not double. It's not that. It's dynamic programming. But yes, the LeetCode daily problem today was actually DP. Yeah, it was DP, which, good god, it was a nightmare. I didn't realize for the longest time you actually had to do like 2D DP. Or I guess another way of solving it was like with what was it? Like combinatorial mathematics? Yeah. But enough about LeetCode. So for my plans for the next few months, I am going to kind of test run trying to do content full time. I'm gonna try it. I'm going to try sponsorships, highlight videos, clips, shorts, playing more games, streaming more. I'm gonna try it all. And I think a major weakness of mine is I've always been scared of trying something because of an eternal worry that I will fail miserably at something. And I've been terrified of trying to put myself out there. There was actually a great TikTok I watched. Like, I saw this one TikTok going around that's like, the main message of that TikTok was like, no, you're not afraid of trying. You're afraid of trying and seeing people witness you trying. And I'm like, damn. You're kind of right. Doesn't everyone have that fear? Yeah, I feel like everyone has that kind of fear that they'll try something, do maybe not the best at it, and then somebody out there will look at them and point and laugh and say, haha, look at that person trying, oh, they suck at it. And you know what? Fuck the haters, I'm gonna try. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, well, that's life. Not everything you try will work out, which is just kind of something that you have to learn to accept. And yeah. And you have to accept it, but you can't let it defeat you, which I feel like is hard for most people. Yeah. Updated the highlight section. I saw that. Luckily, I'm not affected by it, but oh my god, the people that are, I saw people that have like 7,000, 8,000 hours, and they have to cram it down into 100 hours. Yeah. I'm not going to build Bailu Vexus. I've actually taken Bailu off of my standard banner. Ha! I took Bailu off my standard banner! I took off Yenching, Bailu, and Japard. And then I replaced them with the new 3. Yep! Swim! Swim! Thank you so much for the 1 year resub! I missed you. Hope you're doing alright. Thank you, Slim. I've been talking about my plans, how my plans are going to look for the next few months. At TODR, I'm going to try doing a trial period of potentially making content more full-time. Because my goal, okay, y'all, I mean, okay, if things work out perfectly, I mean, okay, if everything worked out perfectly, then I would win the lottery, and I wouldn't have to work, so I could just stream every day for the rest of my life. Like, that's that's like 11 out of 10 if everything works out perfectly. And then, like, the next best outcome is I get my full-time job, and I can do my full-time job and also stream. But I think another great outcome, and what I'm hoping for from this trial period, is I'm hoping that I can make enough from my streaming to tide me over during my job search. Because right now I have a part-time job to tide me over, but I'm not gonna lie, it kind of sucks. I know like a lot of temporary jobs, a lot of like, hey, this isn't, you know, my permanent forever career, but a lot of jobs, they just, you know, it drains you in a certain way, you know? Having to do a job that you find unfulfilling, where you feel very underappreciated and you feel that your actions don't really affect anything, and then having to go home and think, okay, now it's time for a job search. Which job searching is pretty much like another job. So I was essentially working 2 unfulfilling, stress-filled, demotivating jobs that were wrecking my mental health. So if I can do streaming, a job that actually makes me happy in a very measurable degree, if I can do that while job searching, that would be great. And of course, it's not going to, well, probably streaming isn't going to be my full-time forever career. Again, it would be great if it were, but I've kind of decided, why am I putting so many high expectations for the possibility of doing streaming as a career? I just, it's a part-time job. So if I can do streaming in a way that makes the bills, and it gives me energy, and fulfills my requirements for happiness and socialization, wouldn't that be so much better than this shitty part-time job I've been working at? That's if it works out. And I would love for it to work out. Yeah. Job draining is hunting? What are you draining at, Trenu? Currently in a part-time job as well. Especially being a student at the same time. I mean, like, being a student, I feel like it's more important to focus on your studies, but yeah, I do. I feel like everyone that's had or is holding a job that they just are not excited about, it's so difficult, right? And it's not like, this isn't a job that's it's basically a job that's training in a very special way. Yeah. I think I've told some of my mods where I work at, and I've told like my really close friends what my job is. Obviously, I'm not going to disclose it here, but yeah, just know this part-time job I have is, it's just demotivating, and it just does something to me, man. Good God. If you know, you know. But yeah, that's what my plans are. If you're curious what some of the things I will be playing include, I do want to play some new games. I want to complete some games I haven't played in a while. So I want to play a one game I'm going to try playing is BioShock. We'll see how that goes. I want to finish Endwalker and Dawntrail in FF14. I want to finish all of the routes in Hatoful Boyfriend. I've been thinking about doing a Borderlands 2 collab. Tomorrow I'm doing a Repo collab. So I'm doing a lot of new stuff. I'm also working on getting the debut highlights posted. Yeah, X14 has been asking about highlights. I'm working with someone to hopefully get my debut highlights edited and the birthday collab highlights edited, which I want to actually take advantage of the power of YouTube and the power of shorts. Because I feel like, considering I really want to try for a better income, I feel like growing my audience via YouTube shorts, YouTube videos will really help me. Obviously, I'm gonna need sponsorships. Sponsorships make up a really big chunk of money, which will be great to have. So yeah, I'm making plans. Making plans. When I say plans, let me tell you, I got plans. But yeah. I guess to summarize that. Also another part of my plans, I'm going to hopefully post on the Patreon more. I've got something to post. You might want to see it soon. Probably today or tomorrow. We'll see. But I've got one thing I need to post, and I this might be a little, this might not be appropriate to say, but come closer, yeah. I'll just whisper it. Yeah, come closer. Wait. Yeah. Come closer. Okay. Y'all, I posted my first NSFW ASMR. I did it. I posted it. My first NSFW ASMR. Let's do it with headphones. Yeah. So, I posted that last month, and I may or may not have already recorded another, and I may or may not have been, editing that so it can be ready this weekend. Also, Lauren, why'd you throw that at me? Another sparkle ass-core moment. Hey, listen, I get the feeling I'm not gonna top the previous sparkle ask thing. My own. Lauren, let me just say, in some ways, it's spicy, but in other ways, it's, damn it, why didn't you moan this way? Oh, come on, that was not clear enough. You got the chair squeaking during your moans, and that was such a good one, too. That's been my experience editing my own ASMRs. Yeah. Anyways, y'all, exclamation Patreon, and you better follow. You can join as a free member. I got some exciting news. I am going to be posting this upcoming ASMR early access for patrons. You can get it 1 week early, but this one specifically that I'm going to post will become available for everyone. Yeah. So, it's kind of like Easter themed. So my plan is to release it this Sunday, and then next Sunday, which is Easter, I'm going to release it to everyone. That sound like a plan, y'all? So if you want to hear it sooner rather than later, subscribe to my Patreon, and it will be posted either Saturday or Sunday. And then on the 20th, April 20th, yeah, I know, 420 is Easter, it will be posted for the public. It's not egg related. It's not egg related, oh my god. I'm not gonna lay eggs, no! Although I do need to come up with something to do for a special Easter stream. I want to do something for Easter. Also, yes, thank you for plugging the Patreon. Be sure to support the Patreon. It is an incredible way of supporting because I want to make it worthwhile with rewards and other benefits. I recently posted a monthly update video where basically the monthly update videos are available to tier 2 patrons or above, and you can basically hear about how things have been going and hear a condensed version of all of my plans for the upcoming month. So yeah, I'm making the Patreon a lot more worth it to people because I want to kind of show my gratitude, and also because I kind of want to make a little more income from the Patreon. The Patreon is really great for consistent income, I will say. Oh my god, that fucking clip! Eldritch deers reproduce by laying eggs! I don't lay eggs! Well, I don't lay eggs! Also, wait, Faku, let me see your balcony deer story. I really like your balcony deer stories, Faku. Believe me. Wait. Tuesday, I woke up to a note from Revi wanting to meet her on the balcony with my birthday suit and get ready for a big blow and to eat her sweet and famous cake. I guess my cake is famous. Oh no. But I took my birthday suit for dry cleaning this weekend. How do you get your birthday suit dry cleaned? I'm not gonna ask. After blowing the candles, I had a slice of tasty cake made with elderberries. That is lovely. That is lovely, Faku. Thank you. Hi, Phoenix. Thank you for checking in. Hello. Yeah, you gave the dry cleaners your own skin? I was gonna say. Oh, interesting. How do we know? I've never laid eggs before. That's how we know. But yeah, those are my plans. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else in regards to plans to talk about? That's like the main thing. Why did you come into birthday suit? Don't worry about it. Man, I need to get better at clipping my own content. Wait, let me put a marker so I can clip the birthday suit thing. I don't know. I'm so disconnected from pop culture. What kind of clip-worthy moments do you think are clip-worthy? I don't know. Like, there's obviously all of the out of context, oopsie daisy, this thing happened, oh no. But like, on a normal stream, well, what do you consider clip-worthy? I guess that's what I need to figure out. Out of context? Yeah, out of context is good. High achievements? I mean, there is one achievement I want to do while high. Never mind. Hi, Shirakata-san! Thank you for the hi, I'm new. Hi, Daylight, thank you for checking in. How are y'all doing? A stream in a Paimon voice? Vexus. Do you realize how much I would ruin my vocal cords if I did that? You're also out of touch? Yeah, Violet, I have no idea. Well, what are the cool kids these days find clip worthy? I mean, if it were up to me, I would clip myself talking for 10 minutes about how Deinonychus are better than velociraptors. I don't know. Do people like seeing like major story beats? Do people like it? Like this is a genuine I don't know what people like. Which that's on my list of plans. I want to actually interact with other content creators and figure out what people like. Because I've always been very isolated. Actually, you know what I need to do? I just need to I just need to like talk to people. Yeah, I need to talk to people. I know y'all are like, oh, you're talking to chat right now, but like, I actually need to talk to people and make conversation. My friends always push me to talk to people. I'm like, no, I'm shy. Yeah. Like sometimes I'll tell Grox, oh, this person is so cool. I should talk to them. And then Grox is like, so are you going to talk to them? And I'm like, I swear this happened with at least 5 people. Lauren! Lauren. We've been over this. It's not would of, it's would have. It's not would of, it's would have. I'm looking right at your comment. Look at it. Look at Lauren. Shame him. Shame him. He used the wrong of. Shame him. Shame him is gone, but still shame him. Is that clip worthy? I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, if you want to know one of my most passionate grammar, like, would've and woulda are both acceptable. I think the first is better, but I'll accept woulda. Yeah. Okay, I'll make a marker there then. But yeah. So, if you want to know, I can be kind of picky about grammar sometimes. Listen, I'm just annoyed that the kids these days, the people online these days, seem to have no respect for some grammar rules. It's not would of, it's would have. And I know that in spoken, language we often shorten because of the contraction, so we say would've, but it's not the actual word OF. It's HAVE. Would HAVE. No, Adam, we hate that word here. Lauren, you do speak English! What do you mean? But yeah, I tend to be pretty lenient about grammar issues, and like I don't go out of my way to correct people, but it does annoy me. Yeah, it does annoy me. Like another thing that kind of annoys me, but not that much, is affect with an A versus an E. It kind of annoys me, but it also can be kind of confusing. So, and also keep in mind when I talk about pet peeves with grammar, I do not refer to anyone like that speaks English as like their non-native language. If English is not your native language, you're fine. English is a fucking nightmare to learn in the first place. You're trying your best and I respect you. But if you're a native English speaker and you grew up speaking English and you grew up reading English, if you say would of, I'm going to side-eye you. Yeah. Using loose for lose also really bugs me. Oh my god, yeah, I hate that, CJ. So remember, y'all, double O's is like, for example, a loose rope, right? And O, like lose with one O, is like, I lost my keys. Yeah, I don't want to lose my phone. Remember the difference, okay? Remember it's would've or would have. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Mm. What's an— oh, wait, whose? This is one I'm more forgiving of, but another like smaller pet peeve of mine is whose. So if you spell it H-O, like, no, wait, W-H-O-S-E, it's like, whose phone is this? Like, whose item does this belong to? And if it's like W-H-O apostrophe S, that's a contraction of who is. Who's responsible for this? Right? So W-H-O apostrophe S is who's going to do this? Who's responsible for this? Who's John Cena? Exactly. And then if you're saying W-H-O-S-E, that's like, whose phone is this? Whose line is it anyways? Right? Oh my god, no, Grappler, I hate that! I'm more forgiving of that just because I don't see it as much, but yeah. She just now learned the difference between there, and there. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that one I feel like is so common that I'm baffled when people still get it wrong. Because I feel like that's a really common one. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I feel like there is so driven into people's heads that I'm surprised when people still get it wrong. Yeah, I'm surprised. Do you want to know my most pretentious and perhaps most— how do I say this? I have one pet peeve, but I realize that it's really uncommon and really pretentious, so I do not at all fault anyone for doing it. Criteria is plural. Yeah. Yeah, so criteria. You know what criteria are, right? Like rules that you have to follow, right? Right? Oh, you have to meet these criteria. Criteria is the plural. If you're looking for one, the actual word is criterion. I know, it's so pretentious. It's criterion. So C-R-I-T-E-R-I-O-N, criterion. Yeah. If you want something in a similar vein, alumni is the plural. If you're talking about a male graduate, you would say alumnus. If you're talking about a female graduate, you would say alumna. Also very uncommon. I do not fault people for not getting that at all. Yeah. Those are some of my inconsequential and pretentious grammar pet peeves. Yeah. And so in case y'all didn't know, you know, like graduates from a university or something, if you're talking about multiple people, you would say alumni. So A-L-U-M-N-I. For male graduates, it's alumnus, so it ends in a U-S. And female graduate, it ends in an A, alumna. But yeah, I don't blame people for not remembering that, and I think it's kind of silly myself, so I'm just like, oh yeah, I graduated from this university. You know? English is 5 languages in a trench coat. I can actually explain why some, why some plural nouns, why they change versus why other plural nouns don't. Like, have you ever wondered why it's goose and then geese, but it's not moose and then meese? Have you ever wondered why? It's because they come from different languages. Yeah, here you go. Here's your English lesson of the day. Goosius. Goosesus. So what was it? I do know, okay. So the reason that goose and geese, but it's moose and moose, if you want to know the etymology of them, what was it? Yes, okay. The etymology, goose comes from, I think it's a Germanic language. I think goose has Germanic roots, and for some reason, I don't know exactly why, that's why the singular goes from goose to geese. But meanwhile, the word moose, even though it sounds similar to goose, moose actually comes from a Native American languages. I think it might be like a type of Algonquian language. I'm not exactly certain. So they actually don't have a different word for the singular and plural. So they come from different languages that have different rules. So that's why it's goose and then geese, but it's moose and then still moose. I wonder how many people listen to my voice and listen to my lewd jokes and they expect a lewd mommy, and then when they get here they hear like this nerd lecturing people about about linguistic differences and the origins of loan words in English. Is she doing teacher roleplay? Okay, class, it's time to open your textbooks to page 284. Oh yeah, talk linguistics to me, baby. Whoa, wait, imagine having pillow talk where I actually learned something sounds like the dream. Wait, what if it's like, what if it's pillow talk, but instead it's like oh my god. What if instead it's like pillow talk, but I'm still like, oh yeah, baby, oh yeah, tell me about the differences in how linguistic terms for food originate from Germanic and Francophone languages. Which there's actually a reason for that. In case you're wondering why, like, there are different words. Oh my god. What was it? Do you know why there are different words for cow, like cow and beef, for example? Do y'all know why? But yeah. Oh my god. You think you know? Tell us anyways. Okay, so Trenu. Hi Inky, how are you doing? But yeah, one is alive, the other is food. Okay, that is true. But basically, the reason that they're like, well, like for example, chicken. You call the animal chicken, but you call the meat chicken. So why isn't beef like that? Why do you call the animal cow, but the food beef? The kind of reason for that is, so, do you know about the Norman conquest of England in 1066? Wait, I have an idea. Pillow talk, but we're talking about the Norman conquest of England in 1066. Oh, here. Let me get up close to the mic. Oh yeah, baby, tell me about the Norman conquest of England in 1066. Oh, tell me about the dichotomy between the French-speaking aristocracy and the Anglo-Saxon commoners. Oh yeah. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Oh my god. Aren't you glad I'm back? Get in line for hell. Feel free to clip it, y'all. Feel free to clip it. Oh my god. Hell. I'll put a marker there. There we go. How do you remember all this but not remember the word eggplant? I also don't know how to ride a bike. Yeah, I don't know how to ride a bike. It's the right ride. Hey, listen. Riding a bike is scary. Riding the other thing is not scary. It's quite nice. Anyways. Wait. Speaking of, I don't know if you've seen it on Twitter. Somebody has been talking, like somebody posted this one tweet. Zach! Congrats on E6ing my day! Congrats! That checklist thing? No. I remember the other day, I saw somebody on Twitter. Also, let me change up the music. It's getting a little stale with Golden Apple Archipelago. Ooh, an evening in Fontaine? Fontaine music? Wait, let me see. Okay, I'll just listen to this. Oh, it's loud, sorry. Okay, so, do we need that? Oh, no, we don't. Feel free to remove it, Trenny. Thank you for checking. So, I saw somebody on Twitter saying the other day, quote, what was it like? Doesn't dick taste like raw avocado? And I was like, what? I saw that, I was like, what? Also, congrats on getting Farina's weapon! Congratulations! Oh, I did actually get Yansan, by the way. I remember somebody asked, I didn't respond. But yes, I got Varisa, I got Yansan, so luckily I don't have to roll anymore. Okay. I was like thinking to myself, wait, does it? But like, here's the thing. I don't think anyone here has had raw avocado. Okay, when I saw that tweet, I was like, but I've never had raw avocado. Like, who eats raw avocado? Well, dear mother, my dear mother, she eats raw avocado, no seasoning, no anything else. She just eats them. Like, she's the only person I know that eats just raw, plain avocado. Evie! Evika! Welcome on in, Raiders! Welcome! Evie, I have a question. Does raw avocado taste like dick? Does raw avocado taste like dick? Because I'm like, I don't think it does, but like, I've never had raw avocado, so I can't really tell. You came in at a great time, Raiders. Hi everyone, welcome on in, welcome. Raiders, I hope you enjoy your time here, welcome on in. My name is Revity, you may call me Rev or Revy, and I am a thirsty, nerdy, eldritch deer VTuber. Welcome on in! We're doing our comeback stream! I've been on hiatus for so long, and I'm so happy to be back! How's your stream, Evie? How was Cult of the Lamb? I hope it went well. Yeah, perfect time for a raid. I don't inherently disagree, but I see the vision. We're talking about this because someone on Twitter said that apparently they taste the same, but then it got me thinking, like, who eats raw avocado? Like, I love avocado because I'm a millennial, but like, nobody has just avocado by itself, right? Like, you have it as guacamole with a bunch of seasoning, or like you have avocado toast, or like you have it as part of something else, right? Whenever you have avocado, it's either seasoned, part of something else, or both. I know like one person that just eats avocado straight up. You must augment the avocado. Exactly. Like, avocados are kind of like potatoes, where they're incredible foods, but if you just eat them by itself, it sucks ass. Has anyone just ever like boiled a potato and just eaten it, no seasoning? It sucks. It is so bland. But like, when you add seasoning to potatoes, when you cook it, when you fry it, roast it, boil it, stick it in a stew, that slaps. Are you telling me you don't eat an avocado like an apple? No, fuck you. No, my lovely chat. I do not, in fact, eat raw avocado like an apple. Hi, Legion! Hello there, how are you doing? Hello. Wait, okay. Have I had raw dick before? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you something. You have to keep it a secret, okay? Okay? You have to keep it a secret. There are some things you should know that I love. Okay? I love soup. I love gotcha men. And most importantly, I love sucking dick. You have to keep it a secret, okay? Keep it a secret. So, not to answer your question, Trenu, but, maybe? I told you to keep it a secret! Oh my god, chat, I told you to keep it a secret. No. No, Lauren, don't worry. The teeth enhance the experience. You have to learn how to be gentle with your teeth, you know? You don't want to chomp it, you just want to, like, you know, very, very lightly, like, I'm talking too much. God, I think I've laughed more today than I have in the past week. I missed you all so much. I missed you. Lewd? What do you mean lewd? I'm merely a dear girl talking about things she enjoys. It just so happens she enjoys sucking dick. X13, what if I say yes? Smile. Wait, let me listen. Revs 3 needs. Oh god, okay. Let me see here. Why is this so crunchy? There we go. Oh god. We've come a long way from Virgin Revity. We have indeed, CJ. We have indeed. Thanks for the clip. I really appreciate it. What did Zach say? Nah, fuck being gentle, the sharp teeth, and the possible spontaneous emasculation is what makes it more fun. Damn. I'll keep that in mind then. Next time I. Oh my god. Okay. I need to remember to make that into a Discord sound clip then. Oh my god, that's gonna be so cursed. Tots! Tots, thank you so much for that 9-month sub. Thank you so much for the 9-month resub. It's a sub, baby. Wait. What should we name it? What should we name it? Also, today I've learned 50% of my chat are liars. There is no way you eat straight up raw avocados. There is no way. There's absolutely no way. No. Really? Do you just eat it? What, do you like peel it like an apple and just chomp? Are you sure? I think I need to get my chat's taste buds examined. You love raw avocado, really? Do you just like chomp it? You peel your apples? I don't like the apple skins. Of course I peel my apples. Avocado toast? No, but like, I don't consider avocado toast as just like raw apples, like raw avocados by itself. That's like with something else. I'm talking, who here just eats raw avocado by themselves? Karai, welcome on in. Raiders, I need to prove a point. Raiders, do you ever eat just straight up avocado by itself? Do you just scoop it and then no seasoning? No putting it on toast or something? No? Oh yeah, second question. If you eat raw avocado, does it taste like dick? This is a great stream back. Karai! Raiders, welcome on in. Thank you so much for that 26-month resub. Thank you. Thank you. I hope the Monster Hunter was fun. What were y'all up to? I have heard such amazing things about Monster Hunter Wilds. I feel like if it weren't so freaking expensive, I would have gotten it already. Oh, wait, Tots, wait. What was the name? I saw it. I missed it in the chat. Where is it? I missed Tots' message. Oh, there we go. Revitsua. Yes. Oh, so cute. Also, hi, DJ. Thank you for checking in. I missed you too. I missed you all so much. Let me say hi to all of the raiders. Hi raiders, welcome on in. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Revity. You may call me Rev or Revy, and I am a thirsty, nerdy, dear girl VTuber. Welcome on in. We play a lot of gachas around here, such as Genshin Impact, Final Fantasy XIV, and Honkai Star Rail, and also Goddess of Victory Nikke. I'm doing my special comeback stream. It has been so long since I last streamed, and I'm so happy to be back. Am I on say so? Yes. Listen, I've just had so much pent-up energy. I had to be professional at work. I had to be professional, and I couldn't swear because professional environment, I'm not allowed to swear, I'm not allowed to be lewd, it was so stifling. I just wanted to let out a really good fuck, you know? You know when you just have a lot of pent-up stress, and tension in your shoulders and you just need a really good fuck. Huh. 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 A good what? You know, I said what I said. Hi, Courtesy. Sorry, I said what? What? Are you judging me? Are you judging me, mister? Do not touch me! Okay, touch me now. Yeah, Karai, let me see. We're doing the new content that came up with the title update. Nice! Wait, Karai, are you new to Monster Hunter, or have you, like, played the previous installments? I'm curious, like, I'm curious how you think it compares to previous Monster Hunters. I've heard it takes a shit on your GPU. I have heard Wild is kind of intense, yeah. I've heard it's pretty intense. At least for a lot of VTubers I know, they have to fiddle with settings to make it playable or just straight up turn off their model when they're playing Wilds. Wait, let me see this Mordecai. Did you clip the sometimes you need a really good... Oh, heck. Played World prior to Wilds. Oh. Honestly, Wilds is the most approachable entry in the Monster Hunter franchise. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've never like really done a lot of Monster Hunter. I actually have a gifted copy of Monster Hunter Rise in my Steam library, so I'm like, maybe I should try out playing Monster Hunter. But yeah, honestly, I've never really like seen a lot of stuff in regards to Monster Hunter. I've seen my friends playing it, I've seen other people playing it, but for the most part, the most I know about Monster Hunter is from the Monster Hunter and Arknights collab. So, Kachina's voice? Oh yeah, with Kachina's voice back in Genshin, that is really nice. Somebody earlier did ask me what I think of, like, the whole, Genshin voice actor ordeal that's been going on. If y'all are curious, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe today, maybe another day, I've been thinking about watching, what was it? Who was it? Joe Zisha? He posted what I've seen, he posted a really in-depth video about all of, like, the voice actor stuff happening recently. And I was thinking about watching it on stream, maybe reacting to it, giving my own input on it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I have been kind of experiencing a lot of confusion about the voice actor stuff. And I guess in general, I feel like the whole voice acting union stuff is really difficult for people to comprehend. You know? I don't know. If you're wondering what I think about it right now, I just think it's super unfortunate. I think it's really unfortunate that so many people seem like they're coming at it from their best interests. Like, so many people feel like they have the best interests of others in mind, but a lot of them either seem like they're taking things too far or kind of overstepping, or I guess like losing sight of what was important in the first place. But also, like, when you have billionaire companies and unions and AI protections all in the mix, it gets really easy for things to get confusing. Yeah. I'm not sure things have simmered down. Yeah. Yeah. I do kind of want to talk about that and kind of get more information, because I don't— oh, lag. Hello. Hi, I'm here. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like there's so much just information, and a lot of it is just deeply stewing in argument and combative words, and people arguing more than sharing information. So I kind of wanted to like at least try for a little session of figuring out what the hell is going on without wanting to attack anyone. You know? I just want to know what's going on, to be honest. Will I play Genshin? Probably, to be honest. Because I do still enjoy the game. Yeah. Oh no, Zach! I do want everyone to agree on this. Fuck AI voices. No. That is a shit show. Yeah, fuck AI voices. But from what I've seen and what I've heard and learned about all of the voice actor stuff, it's grown past protection against AI voices. It's grown past that. So I think and I hope that everyone can agree, fuck AI voices, but unfortunately the SAG-AFTRA strike started out as, you know, just give voice actors protection against AI voices, but right now, considering like the little bit of information I've heard so far, it's kind of taken more of a, will you be joining the union? Whose side are you on? What are you going to do? Like, do you support this? Do you condemn that? And I feel like it's more that than fuck AI voices. Because I feel like pretty much all of us can agree fuck AI voices. That sucks. But yeah. Like I said, it's a lot of reactionary stuff. It's a lot of conflict. It's a lot of escalation, and I just want to take a step back and figure out what the hell is going on. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Chenu. While I do feel your sentiment, Zach, that might be taking a little too far. I'd rather not wish harm on people, you know? Oh my god, the fucking Studio Ghibli trend is so stupid. It sucks ass. I'm sorry. I feel so bad for Miyazaki. A part of me just hopes that he has not heard about it. Because he's like gone on record to state that he hates AI art. And to see like people tarnishing Studio Ghibli's work with that, it pisses me off. Oh my god. Yeah. Also, like, the filter, also, like, the thing itself is basically just a glorified Instagram filter, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I do want to kind of take some time to talk about that in the future. Would y'all be down for that? Yeah, I'm gonna become a React Andy content creator. No. I'm not going to make my main content React Andy stuff, don't worry. But I think it would be interesting to react to things that I would personally have sort of vested interest in, you know? I think that would be pretty interesting. So yeah, TLDR, voice actress stuff, it's wild, man. Yeah. Dear reaction content. Reaction content. I'm trying to make this work, it's not working. I don't need uppies. Wait, why are you trying to give me uppies? No. I don't need uppies. I don't need uppies. No. I don't need uppies. I don't need uppies. No. Listen. I've evolved as a person. I've grown as a content creator. I've grown as a deer. And I don't need uppies. Why are my head pats not working? Wait, why are they not working? Hello? Hold on. Why are they not working? They should be working. Oh, wait, is it because... Oh, I realized. My head pads were not working because my VTube Studio had disconnected from my Twitch. Wait, let me see. Does that work now? Head pads. No? What do you mean? Heck. Come on, give me some head pads. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Excuse me? I had to manually enable it. That's so weird. Huh? Yeah, I guess I guess things are slightly scuffed. Okay, let me see. Log. Oh, wait, that's so weird. I had to connect it, but then I had to manually click the button, yes, I want to activate this on my end. That is so dumb. Wait. Okay, I realized what happened. VTube Studio wanted me to say, like, connect Twitch account, but then I had to do another, like, toggle button, log in and activate, and now I think it'll work. Okay, let me see. I think I can activate it here. Where is headpad? Test. Yeah, so now it works. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. Scuff, scuff. It's okay for us to be scuffed. It's my first stream back. Yeah, it's fine. Smile. I'm saying I don't need a bee. I don't need a bees. No. I don't need a bees. Locked in a literature class until they understand there is deeper meaning to stories than the immediate gratification of entertainment. Goddamn, Violet, that kind of goes hard. Stretch. Yeah, I have many opinions about generative AI, but I think it would be kind of echoing the sentiment of a lot of people, and also, like, it makes me annoyed. It makes me stressed, and I want to save. I want my stream time to be a time where I'm happy and relaxed and not stressed. So I'll kind of like be glossing over that for now. Wait, I wanted to talk about. Oh. I meant to talk about how things were going after I talked about my plans. So, do you want to hear about things? Do you want to hear about how things have been going for me? I want to talk about it. Yes? Okay. First thing I remember, y'all, this is something I wanted to talk about. Only if I give you a mice. Mice? Here, have a mice. A mic kiss. Okay. Let me tell you what happened. Okay. Where is my Discord? There it is. Y'all. So, I've been up to a lot of things while I was on hiatus. So I've been doing a lot of stuff in my free time. Don't worry, I wasn't just grinding out the job search. I wasn't just doing work and classes. I was actually doing fun stuff. So first thing I remember, let me open a browser. Yes. Y'all, I started collecting Pokemon cards. I started collecting Pokemon cards. Okay. So, Grox and B both collect Pokemon cards, and then they've been trying to convince me for a while, and they convinced me. Proof, bet here. And so I decided to collect very casually. I'm not gonna collect like the super big cards. Luckily, I decided I'm not gonna collect like the super expensive illustrations or like imagine if I tried to collect Charizard cards. If y'all are not familiar with the Pokemon TCG, good god. The Charizard cards are expensive. But this is what I chose to collect. Shaymins! I started my Shaymin card collection. Listen, it's just so cute. It's a cute little guy. This is the Gaiman. This is what we like to call the Gaiman. Yeah, look. I just started my collection. It's kind of, you know, it's a little bit of a small collection because I just started. There's another page, so I have like a dozen Shaman cards in total. And this is my favorite one. It's sealed. It is a sealed Shaman card, and this is the cutest by far Shaman card. Look at this. Just look at this, everyone. It's so cute. Look at this. Gaiman. No, RPG, I do not want to receive your Charizards, okay? I like Charizard, but those cards are crazy expensive. There are some Charizards that are like fucking $2,000, $3,000 or more dollars. And I'm like, no thanks. I'll sit over here with my $40 Shaman. I think these were all like $2 each. This was like $10. Yeah, I'll sit over here with my cards that I get for like $100 total, instead of that one Umbreon card that costs like $5,000. You know? I appreciate the offer though. Look. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to go hard on the collections because let's just say things are probably gonna take a shitty dive in the next few months. Oh, thank you for food. Thank you. Yeah, please don't. Yeah, I'm not going to. But it brings me so much joy. It brings me so much joy to look at the little hedgehogs in my little collection. Yeah. Oh, and also, fun little story. The other day, okay, so for those of you that follow the Pokemon TCG, like meta scene, the scene and stuff, recently Journeys Together came out, and Grox and I went everywhere trying to get our hands on like an ETB Elite Trainer box, which has like a bunch of cards, or at least like some booster packs. The fucking scalpers got everywhere. We went to GameStop, there was a line around the corner, and we were like, oh, fuck that. You know? We finally got our hands on a few packs, and I was like, nah, I don't really want to get any. You can get everything you want, Grox. So Grox got like, I think like 2 packs, and also like some Scarlet Violet packs, right? Have you seen those videos of people fighting for boxes? Yes, they can get violent. And I don't know about you, but I'm not willing to risk life and limb for some cardboard pieces, okay? Pokemon cards are cute, but also they're not worth my livelihood. So yeah, funny little story. Grox and I finally managed to get our hands on like a few booster packs, and I was like, okay, can I open one? Like, so I was like, okay, can I open one, Grox? Like, obviously he kept the cards because he paid for them, but I just wanted to experience the thrill of opening a card pack. So he gave me one of the Journey Together TCG, like, he gave me one of the Journey Together packs. He opened his, I opened mine. I got the Iona's Belly Bolt card. I was like, oh, an actually decent pull! Yay! Which I thought was funny because Grox got like nothing from the Scarlet Violet packs. He got like the regular Belly Bolt EX, but then I got the super rare. Yeah, the Gamba. Honestly, the Gamba is just fun. I think the most expensive cards from that pack are like probably all of the Lily cards, probably Ends Reshiram. So we didn't get like the super big cards, but I was still happy that I got something like pretty good. So I'm glad. Oh, I need to hydrate more. Oh my god. I'm gonna pretend I know anything about Pokemon after X and Y. Oh my god. Yeah, I kind of don't really know that much about Scarlet and Violet, I'm not gonna lie. Because I never got those games, so I'm not very familiar with a lot of the Gen 9 Pokemon. Which is funny because I pulled Belly Bolt, a Gen 9 Pokemon. Reshiram sucks in Ubers. Do you know what I find hilarious? I find it hilarious how some Pokemon absolutely suck ass in the TCG and, you know, are the Pokemon that are really meta in the video game. Meanwhile, some Pokemon that are like completely looked over or forgotten in the video game are busted in the TCG. I remember somebody posted about, what was it? What was that one Pokemon that was like super busted in the TCG? It was like this tiny, I think it was a grass type. What was it? No, not Shaman. It was like literally like a stage 1 evolution grass type. In the VGC, terrible, but in the TCG it was busted. Which one was it? Pokemon TCG. Oh my god, I don't remember. It was some kind of really weak Pokemon from the video game, but there was one printing of that Pokemon in the TCG that was super busted. Now I need to know because like I can't put my finger on it. What was it? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know what I'm talking about, y'all? It's a grass type, a basic like first stage evolution grass type that is really weak and very overlooked in the video game, but in the TCG it had a really strong card that like shut down other decks sometimes. No, not Chikorita. No, it was really overlooked. Like, you might say, oh, Chikorita's overlooked. No, more overlooked. Cottony? Oddish? Pokemon TCG. I don't think it's Oddish. Is it? I don't think it is. What grass type? Okay, Broshi. I remember seeing somebody on Twitter posting about this. I was basically talking about how it's funny some Pokemon are really busted in the video game but not in the TCG, and how some are busted in the TCG but not in the games. And I remember somebody on Twitter talking about this one super overpowered grass type in the TCG that was a really like weak and overlooked Pokemon in the video game. because it had an ability that basically could prevent the opponent from using items. Do you know what I'm talking about, Broshi? I've been trying to remember and it's been bugging the hell out of me. What is it? Oh, I found it! Oh wait! Budu! That's it! Okay, okay. Budu. Wait, here. Do y'all know Budu? Budu evolves into Rosaria, evolves into Roserade. Yeah. Apparently, it was a pretty busted card in TCG. Yeah, apparently it had this one printing that absolutely went buck wild because of this card. A 30 HP Pokemon that could shut down some decks. Damn. That's what I wanted to talk about. Also, I got some food. Yay. Oh. Okay. I'm forcing myself to stop eating while I'm to stop talking while I'm eating because I don't want to strain my voice. What kind of food? Crispy chicken and broccoli and rice. Yeah. I think that one thing. Oh, there's a fly. I think that one thing I kind of want to get better about doing is actually spending time not talking. Okay. Listen. I know some people are like, oh, that's counterintuitive. Shouldn't you be like focused on yapping? I think I yap too much, I'm not gonna lie. I think after watching a bunch of VTubers and a bunch of other content creators, I've kind of realized I talk way too much. And you might be like, there's no such thing as talking too much, but I feel like sometimes it's more important for me to slow down and take in what I'm doing on stream, like the game or the activity, or just like soaking up the vibes, you know? So yeah, it's not that like my yapping is bad, I just think there's too much, right? Like I think that I want to aim for like 80%, 85%, but I'm at like 98%. I just want to tone it down a little. You know, you can't be cooking all the time. As much fun as I enjoy with my fun quotes and my ahahas, sometimes you gotta let it simmer, you know? Kashima, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you enjoy your time here. Welcome to the Dearies. But yeah. I love broccoli. Y'all, I used to hate broccoli. I feel like so many kids hated broccoli just because it was like... I feel like so many kids hated vegetables because it was like the thing to hate, right? Or because their parents could not cook vegetables. But like, vegetables actually slap, I'm not gonna lie. Huh. Aw, thank you, Karai. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that I'm doing well. Oftentimes it feels like no matter what I do, it's never enough. Yeah. Hey! It's tough being a perfectionist, an anxious perfectionist in this day and age. Yeah. Also, hi Brad! Thank you for checking in. Okay. Now, while I eat, I have another story for y'all. I know, I have so many stories about things. But y'all, there's something I really, really need to show you all. Okay. So a few weeks ago, I got the chance to meet Keith Silverstein! Who, in case y'all don't know, Keith Silverstein is the English voice actor of Zhongli, my beautiful Geo man. Oh my god, y'all, I need to talk about this. So basically this one weekend, we went to like a convention that was kind of in the area, and we were like, oh, Keith Silverstein will be there? I'm not drooling, you're drooling. I'll have you know, it's actually raining in my room, and I just happened to get some water in my mouth. Yeah, I'm not drooling. Yeah, I love his performance as Zhongli. I love Zhongli, the beautiful, the one, the only Geodaddy, and y'all, it was amazing to talk to him. He was so cool. He was so nice. Oh my god. But yeah, we got the chance to talk to him because we got there kind of like early-ish in the day, so there wasn't really anyone else that was trying to get a word in with him. So I was able to talk to him. I was like, yeah, you sent that one cameo to me. I had a different name. My love for Zhongli really helped me like break into the Genshin like part of Twitch and really help grow my stream. So I got to tell him a lot of that, and he was so he's so cool. But yeah, he is so cool. And y'all. Wait, let me look at this! Wait, y'all. I might have gotten a print. I might have gotten a print, and he signed it! Look at this. Wait. Also, he drew a little heart. And also, there we go! Oh my gosh, also, look at this art. Just look at it. He had like this table with a bunch of the prints of the different characters he voiced, and they were available to purchase, and you could get them signed. You could also get you could also like get a selfie with him, a video of him saying anything, and I love it. I kid you not. When Grox and I walked out of that convention, I was skipping and just shrieking for joy. What did you miss? Welcome back, Captain! I got a print signed by Keith Silverstein, voice actor of Zhongli from Genshin Impact! Yes! But yeah, just look at this art. It's just... it's so beautiful! Yeah, there we go. And then... ta-da! Hi, Leo. Yeah. That was one of the things I really wanted to share. But yeah. Also, can I just say, he was so nice. Keith Silverstein was so nice. I'm not gonna name any names, but we did talk to a few of the other voice actors at the convention, and it definitely felt like some of them were like really wanting us to buy like an autograph or a print. So like all the voice actors had things available for purchase, right? Like prints or selfies and stuff. And not gonna name any names about that, but it definitely felt like some of them were really wanting us to buy a print before they really wanted to talk to us. Yeah. But luckily, most of the voice actors we talked to were super nice. They were super chill. They seemed like they were just really excited to have a conversation, to like talk about their work, talk about Yeah, it was so nice. And Keith was super nice. I will say, I think it's definitely like partly to do with the fact that it was pretty empty at the time when we were there specifically. Yeah. Like I don't fault the voice actors if like it's busy because sometimes they were pretty busy with like a lot of people crowding around wanting to get a word in. So I feel like it's really helpful to kind of use that as a hey, get in line, buy a print, and then we'll talk. But there were a few, like we were the only people at the booth and it was kind of empty and they still wanted us to like get a print. But yeah. I think it was definitely we kind of lucked out as well because there wasn't like too much competition for us. Like if it were like Anime Expo where there's a line of 100 people, yeah, I definitely understand people being hurried along more. But I think it's so cool that we got to like actually have a really in-depth conversation because there wasn't too much crowding. There wasn't too much like people vying for their attention, you know? It was just so cool. I'm so glad. Honestly, oh my god. Just, I will say, as much as life has been stressful recently, I am glad that I got to do some things that I really enjoyed. I got to hang out and spend time at home with the cat. Hi, Belle. Oh! You should have seen the way she looked over at me. She was like, oh. Zodiac! Zodiac! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. It makes me really happy. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of worried that people would forget about this little deer, but it makes me really happy to see you all here. I really appreciate it. Oh, Leo! Come here. Come here. Chat, say hi to Leo. But yeah, everyone that got gifted a sub today, be sure to thank the person that gifted you. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Oh, wait. I just remembered. Okay, Leo, come up here. Hi, baby. Wait. There you go. Leo gets so fussy. And then I put him in my lap, and then he just gets so chill. Thank you, Crafty. But yeah, wait, I just remembered. Speaking of emotes, y'all, I got some good news. Y'all. I may or may not have been working on getting updated emotes. And I may or may not have gotten them back. Wait, let me show you some of them. Let me see. Wait, let me show you some of the new ones actually. Y'all, we got new emotes! Wait, okay. I'm going to update them because they're gonna take a while to update like all of them. But I wanted to update as many of the old emotes as possible while also adding some emotes that I really wanted to have. So pretty much all of the current emotes, we're going to have a new version. Like there is a new version for. I only decided to retire a very few emotes that were like super underused, so we can make space for what I felt would be more commonly used emotes. Wait, let me open some of these. Okay, that one I really like. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's kind of hard to see because, you know, they're small, but Here's some of the emotes that we're going to get. So you can recognize this is the gun, right? This is the gun. This is the chomp. This is the lewd. Let me see here. Oh, this is the cheer, which I do plan on getting this animated, but look at them, they're so cute. This is the notes. This is the smart. And I'm actually really excited about some of the new ones. Look at this. Listen, I don't know. I just thought this one would be something you would enjoy using. Okay, just the kind of impending doom kind of emote. Just the fear. This one. This is kind of like a like a this is something you can use whenever I'm being sus. Am I right? Let's see. I also felt like you would enjoy this one. Yeah. I feel like you will enjoy using this one. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we've got a raid emote. So we can use this either when we're raiding out or when we get a raid. I just think it's cute. Yeah, this one I love. It's just like hi Viva! Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. I really appreciate it. I hope you've been doing well. I hope things have been good. This one is so cute. Look at this one. Isn't it so cute? Yeah, I'm showing off some of the new emotes we got. I'm going to be replacing our current emotes with these. Don't worry. The daddy pillar is still around, the thighs, the booty, they're all still around, but I'm going to try to replace all of the 2.0 model emotes. Look at this! Let's see, so that's the raid. Oh, wait. I really like this one. I hope you like this one. I told the artist, I was like, hey, can you make like a pog face, but like just blur it? Can you just like blur it more? Yeah, can you just blur it more? So there you go, you can use this as a pog emote, or you can just use it as a zoomies emote. I know, Vexus. I'm gonna miss the old emotes, but I mean, luckily we do have some open slots. So if we have any slots left over, I'll put the old emotes there as like legacy emotes. Or I can also move them to the tier 2, tier 3 emotes. Or I can also move them to 7TV. So if you still want to use them, you can at least use them in my channel. Is this getting animated? I can probably just stick it in the Twitch Easy Animate thing. In case y'all didn't know, Twitch actually has multiple presets for if you want to animate a still image. So for example, this is a still image, but it was animated with the Twitch Easy Animate system. So you can just like apply a shake onto an emote. So I'll probably do that. Oh wait! Okay. This next one, I think is my favorite. It's a new one, and it's something I really have wanted. Look at this! Isn't it so cute? I have like a cry and despair emote or like a happiness emote, but I was like, I really wanted like an emote that was like, oh, this is so cute, I'm gonna cry kind of emotion. That's what this is. This is so cute! Oh my god. I love it. The artist did a great job. I'm super happy with them. I'm probably going to post this tomorrow. When I get the emotes update, I'm going to post on my Twitter and be like, a new emote. Do y'all like them? Do you like them? Do y'all like the new emotes? You're going to see all of them when I update them, but do you like them so far? Let me see. Here's the lewd emote, the chomp, the gun. Ah! Oh, and another ah! This one is so cute. Me, unbothered, unblemished, staying in my lane. Me looking at someone that's not in their lane. Me looking at the consequences of people not being in their lane. Yes, Trenu, there are. Wait, let me see. There we go! Ta-da! Dash the wow. There should be a ha somewhere in here. Oh, that's the cook. Oh, there we go. Ta-da. Ta-da. I can't wait to let these babies loose. It looks more brain empty. God, we love brain emptiness. Nodders. Yeah, I think, wait, do we have any more? What's this next one? The uwu. Oh, cash money. This one was so cute. And the Angie. I think that's all of them. Oh, and the love! I almost forgot about this one. Look at it! It's so cute! I fucking love cute things! Sorry, I love cute. I just love the cute emotes, okay? Well, look at this. Look at it. She's giving it a hug. Look. But yeah, those are all the emotes. I am so excited to replace them. And I probably will make the old emotes available as tier 2, tier 3 emotes or as 7TV legacy emotes. Cute aggression. Honestly, yeah, you're right. You're right, Violet. 7TV? Yeah, I do have 7TV, so I might add the 2.0 emotes there. So if you want to keep using them, you can use them in my channel. Yeah. That's a might, though. Because I do really like the new emotes, and I want to encourage people to use them, you know? Also, hi, Lord Farkas! How are you doing? Hello, hello! Okay. I know this is gonna be sudden. I gotta go piss. So, would y'all be okay if I took a BRB to go piss, girl? Don't fall in. I'm not gonna fall in. I'll try not to fall in. And Vargas, thank you for checking in. How are you doing? Hi, Bacon! Hello, how are you doing? But yeah, I'm going to take a very short BRB because I gotta go piss, girl. Bacon, thank you for checking in. So I'm gonna go on BRB for just a minute or two. I'm gonna go pee with that. I mean, do you wanna come piss with me? I mean, are you really my lovely dedicated community if we don't even go piss together? You need to come piss with me, everyone. Come on. Okay, I'm going to go on BRB. We're all going to go. Yeah, we need to merge piss streams. Pissing all by yourself, beautiful. Okay. I'm going to run some ads, and then I'll be back in just a few minutes. So definitely get some food, get some water, and then come piss with me. It's a chat bonding exercise. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yeah, come on, come on. Yeah, it's okay, come on. I'll leave the door open for you, come on. Wait, where's the BRB screen? Wait, where is the BRB screen? Hello? Okay, fine. Fine, I'll just go back to the screen. There we go. Hi. So, did everyone have a good piss? Please let me know, based on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was your piss? How would you rate it in the different categories? Speed, fluidity, sound, feel? Let me know, give me your feedback. It was white? Do you mean clear? Clear piss is good. White piss, I don't know. I don't know what it is you peed out, but... Also, y'all, my cat barged into my bathroom while I was pissing. I need everyone to know that I am calling out my cat. I'm calling out my cat, you Leo. He pushed the door open while I was on the toilet. And then he stared at me with a look of what I can only describe as pure horror. And I just looked at him and I said, "You're the one that came in here. You're the one that came in here." Bitch, you're frying chicken or something? Probably Leo was like, "Oh my god, you're frying chicken? I want chicken." That's not chicken! He literally said pissing all by yourself beautiful. Honestly, he did. But no, it's because the cats are getting hungry. They usually eat at like 6:37, so it's right on time for their meal time. Yeah. Doctor territory? So chat, As your doctor, I have a very well-vested interest in your pissing habits. So, how often a day would you say that you piss? Please say. Please, describe how often you tend to piss in an average day. 1 to 3 times? 4 to 6 times? More than 7 times? Interesting, okay. What would you describe is the average volume of your piss? Okay, interesting. What would you describe is the average color of your piss? Could you give me a hex code? What times are we talking about? How many times a day you tend to piss? Listen, I don't know how many times a day is the average time. Wait, how often does the average person piss? Am I drinking enough water? 2 to 3 times an hour? Are you supposed to be pissing that much? I don't know, I feel like I piss like... I've never counted, but I feel like I piss like 4 or 5 times a day? I don't know. You dropped a few more dodos? Thank you, Nate! Wait, let me see. Wait, where is it? Art and design. What is this? Oh my god. What is this? The fuck is this? She's beautiful. Thank you. Between like 0 to 10 times? So wait, how often are you supposed to piss? Wait, actually. If you piss 2 to 3 times an hour, check your A1C? What is that? Usually once an hour? You're supposed to piss once an hour? Oh, I am not pissing enough. Oh no. Okay, I drank more water. Okay. 3 to 6 times a day. Yeah, that's what I guessed. I was like, maybe like, I don't know, 5 times a day? Oh no, I don't know what is the average amount of time you should piss. Wait, maybe I should Google it. How often should you pee during the day? Okay, let me see. What does the old reliable Google say? A healthy individual typically urinates between 4 and 10 times per day, and it's normal to urinate every 3 to 4 hours while awake. The normal amount of urine a bladder can hold is 400 to 600 milliliters, and the bladder should empty within about 30 seconds. Interesting. So it says here 6 to 7 times a day is often cited as the average? Huh. So I feel like I should be pissing more than that. I mean, it's not like I count. I don't really count how many times a day I piss, but maybe I should start counting. Maybe I should keep a pee diary. You know how you keep a dream diary? Maybe I should keep a pee diary. Oh, this sounds weird. Oh my god, this sounds so cursed. A peer diary. Hi, Jordan. Thank you for the 27-month resub. Thank you. This is why you subscribe. I'm glad to be bringing you your main source of entertainment. I'm glad that this is what sparks joy for you. Thank you. I'm glad. Oh my god. But yeah. You can piss for like over a minute? Holy shit. That is a lot of piss. Damn. Okay, wait. No, I'm not gonna do the piss journal. I'm just imagining the "you ruined my dream" journal scene, but with piss journal? How do you ruin a piss journal? Okay, maybe I shouldn't ask that. Huh. With piss? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, okay. Time to talk about something less cursed. Well, what can I talk about? Oh shit, I put it all on my work laptop. Wait, hold on. Let me get my work laptop. I typed up some things I wanted to talk about. If a raid comes in. If we got a raid right now, I would say, welcome on in, raiders. Could you describe for me your most recent piss? I would like you to include the time it took, the path of the piss stream, the color. So yeah, hopefully we do not get any raids for the next few minutes, because imagine that. Imagine like a raid comes in and the first thing you say is, Raiders, what was your last piss like? Imagine if Matara raided. Hi, Celestial! Oh my god, Celestial, thank you for coming in! Okay, okay. So, I need you to describe for me your last piss. I also need you to tell us about how many times do you piss in your average day? Yeah. So, approximately how many times do you piss per day? What? I need to know. This is scientific research. Can you get me the hex code of your most recent piss? I've gone to a public restroom, started pissing, and some other guy walks in after me, pisses, washes his hands, and leaves. Oh my god, speed pissing. I've never heard of that. 29A693. Thank you, meme. Thank you for your informative contribution to the piss database. The pissabase. Scientific purposes. A lot of blood, screaming, and lack of screw top lids. You might want to go to the doctor, Celestial. I feel like if there is blood and or screaming, you should probably go to the doctor. As a self-proclaimed piss expert, I highly recommend that. Yeah. Yeah. You never said whose? Well, I recommend for the person whose piss that belongs to, the doctor, please. Okay, wait, let me see. What is my talking topic? Who's? Oh yeah, thank you, Crafty! Oh my god. Hi, Soft Beans, how are you doing? But yeah, don't mind me talking about pissing. Just your average day in the life of a Revity. We were just talking about random things. I'm like trying to think of what's been going on in my life other than what I've talked about. Oh, I need to update my my Throne wish list, because I kind of want to update it. It's been a while. Piss! Celestial, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming 8-month resub. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your continued Revity emotes, which I'm actually updating. We're updating our emotes! We're finally getting new emotes to reflect the new model, which I'm so... I love them. They're like so cute! But yeah, I plan to update them like either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. So, I'm excited. New emotes, yes. Also, wait, y'all, can we get a shout out for Nova, please? Can we get a shout out for Nova, who is debuting their brand new model on, what was it? Was the 19th or 20th? On April 19th? Check it out, 1 p.m. Central Time. If you're only familiar with my times, it's 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Just saying. You should go there. Also, yeah, thank you for the like, Celestial. I really appreciate it. I hope you've been doing well too. The grind never stops, and I'm getting myself ready to get back into the grind. So just gotta prepare for it. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been doing the grind, doing the Patreon stuff. Yeah. figuring out how the next few weeks are going to go. I'm gonna be playing some new games, gonna be finishing up some old games. I saw Chenu mention Fire Emblem Three Houses. I want to finish Fire Emblem Three Houses. I've done so little of it. Yeah. I'm like trying to think, what else has been going on? What has been going on in the land of the rarity? Sorry, I think that's a plane. Got to go. Okay, sounds good, Captain. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. My count? X14. That's not something a lady just says. That's not something a lady can disclose to just anyone. Smile. Make a cowboy. Oh my god, I'm so excited for BTR Night Nova. Y'all. So, for the past few months, my friends and I, like, a group of friends and I, we've been getting together and watching BTR, and it's so much fun. I never watched Big Time Rush when I was younger, so this is like my first time watching it. Y'all, it is so chaotic. Like, they went ham. They went ham with the special effects, the sound effects, like the stunts, everything. It's great. I love it. Kate Kitsune, hello there, welcome on in, how are you doing? I'm Kate, your local bunny boy, hello there, it's nice to meet you. I hope you've been doing well. I've been catching up because it is my first stream back in like a month, so I gotta catch up with everything. You got tickets to go to their concert? Oh my god. Yeah. Watching the show has been so much fun. Make it count, play it straight, don't look back, don't hesitate when you go big time. Oh my god, I love it. It's just so much fun. Although I will say there are times when like you can definitely feel like the flaws in its genre. Does that make sense? Because like BTR is like this like tween teen oriented sitcom. So sometimes you can really feel it, mainly with the teen drama romance. Oh my god. Like, oh my god, sometimes it gets so painful, you know? So usually it's so much fun, but sometimes it's like, you can really tell it's like a tween aimed sitcom set in like the early 2000s. Like, I remember, what was it? For example, Kendall's love interest Jo, she has to go like to Australia for 3 years to film in a movie. right? So they like figure out, they're like, well, I guess we're like breaking up. We can't really do a long distance relationship. Okay, I'll try my like Kendall's like, okay, I'll try my best to move on because like he and Joe are no longer dating, right? So he moves on, things are okay. New girl shows up, Lucy, she's cool, she's chill, and she and Kendall like start to have like a little thing. They go on like one date, they have one kiss, but then the one kiss in the elevator closes, they kiss, the elevator opens, it's Joe. And ordinarily this would be like, ooh, drama, drama, but then the episode focusing on like both Kendall, Joe, and Lucy is so painful because Kendall tries to avoid them. He tries avoiding them, and the entire time my friends and I were just sitting at the screen, like screaming, just talk to them! Just talk to them! And like there was like this like there are a few episodes where there was like drama with romance, right? And we were just screaming, just talk to them. Oh my god, just talk to them, right? Because Kendall was having a crisis. He's like, oh, do I go back to Joe? Do I stay with Lucy? Oh no, what's going to happen? And whenever Joe and Lucy are like, hey, what's going on? Like, what's going on with the other girl? What's going on with us? He just avoids them. He just runs away from them, and we were screaming the whole time, just tell them you don't know! Just tell them, hey, I'm really confused, I need to figure out what to decide, I need some more time, please. Just tell them that. But no, he just runs away because it's the more sitcom and funny thing to do, but for us, we were like, please! That's what I mean, like, you can really see the faults in its genre and its age, you know? Does that make sense? Use your words. Honestly, yeah. There were like a few times where there was tension between Kendall and Joe because Kendall just refused to communicate, and we were like, oh my god, please. There's some painful moments, yeah. But for the most part, it is a fun watch. It's just that some of them were like, you know? Yeah. When will character redeems be back? Character redeems I might bring back the next time I play Genshin. I don't know about Zenless character redeems. I'm not gonna lie. I'm extremely casual when it comes to Zenless, okay? I barely know the first thing about building Zenless characters. I'm not gonna lie. So, will I ever do Zenless character reviews? Probably not. I'm just gonna be honest. You know? I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, if I did ZZZ reviews, I'd just be like, oh wow. Oh wow. 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 Literally that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Vexus. The main reason I don't have them is just because I don't think I can give you enough good feedback, you know? I don't think I have anything of importance to note that you couldn't just get from looking at Pride One or something. You know? Yeah. So yeah, what else did I want to talk about? You know something? I want to get better at yapping. Okay, you might be like, Revity, what the hell, you're amazing at yapping. I want to get better at just chatting, like just yapping. I feel like I'm really good at yapping when there's something going on in the background, like a game, or like when I'm doing an activity. But then I see people like being able to yap for a solid like 12 hours, and I'm like, damn, how do you do that? So I think one thing I want to get better at is yapping unprompted, on my own, without assistance, you know? Does that make sense? Listen, I don't know if I'm making any coherent sense, okay? It's been a month since I last streamed. Don't at me! I'm doing amazing, Sweaty! Thank you! I'll take a drink of water. I'll take a drink to that. Oh shit, I'm out of water. I guess I should get some more water. Okay, I guess I should get some water. What's something we can look at while I yap in the background? No, I'll just be gone for like 20 seconds. Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna get some water. This is also something I want to get better at. I want to get better at being like, y'all, I'm gonna step away for a little, because I tend to like make myself sit here for a long time because I'm like, oh, I can't go away. I can't stop yapping. Take a break, girl. Thank you, Yomi. How are you doing? How are you? How have you been? Yeah, I'm kind of listing out things I want to get better at because, you know, I think it's super important to always be thinking about ways you can improve. And yeah, in some aspects, I think I'm a really good streamer, but in other aspects, I agree that I definitely could polish some parts about my streaming, you know? Like, for example, with toning down my yapping. If I tone down my yapping, I, one, give myself more time to do other things, like focus on the game. I am more comfortable with kind of short bouts of silence, and I'm also more comfortable with stepping away to take care of my own needs for a bit. Right? Thank you, RPG. Thank you. Okay, I will say this isn't. It doesn't come from a place of anxiety or self-deprecation or hatred. It doesn't come from a negative place. I promise, my attempt to improve myself, it's not coming from a, oh, I'm such a terrible streamer, I need to fix it or everyone will hate me. No, it's more like a, hey, I'm doing really great, but I feel like there are things I could be doing better, so I can actively work on improving this so I can be the best streamer I can be. I can be the best dear streamer this side of the internet. Like that? Yeah. But I still really appreciate it, RPG. I love hearing that I'm doing well. Yes. Thank you, Yomi. Okay, enough stalling. I'm going to, literally just like a minute, I'm going to get some more water. Because I need to quench my dry throat. That was the worst way I could have ordered that. Anyways. No. That's actually not the worst way I could have ordered that, because you know the worst way I could have ordered that? I needed to lube my hole. I was thinking, oh chat, I need to get more water. I need to moisten my thrussy. Anyways, chat, I'll be stepping away for a minute. I need to moisten my thrussy. Oi. I felt that. Okay. Thoroughly moistened. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I've said. I'm sorry. Wait, what are we talking about? We will now pause for... Listen, I don't know about you. 20 seconds. Ow, 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 ow. Violet, there is no way you looked up the first use of the word thrusty. Oh my god. Okay, y'all. I would like to formally apologize for everything I have ever said, okay? I'm getting cold. Where's my jacket? You wanted a source? Oh my god, Violet. I actually didn't know they were saying Thrusia as far back as 2017 though. I don't know, I just feel like Thrusia is a recent invention. Okay, let me put on my jacket. I did kind of want to update my throne wish list. What do y'all say? Okay. Question. How do you like, what do you decide to put on your wish list? I don't know. I feel like I am terrible at making wish lists. Let me show you what I have on my wish list, okay? Wait. Let me put on my jacket. There we go. Wait. Okay. Let me show you, everyone. Let me show you what my throne wish list looks like right now, okay? Also, let me change up the music. Let me see. What's some music I can play? The music. I know. Nikkei OST? Wait, Nikkei Chill OST. Let me see. Nikkei Chill mix for relaxing and studying! Hello? Okay, this works. Okay, so let me show you what my current wish list looks like, okay? So here's my wish list. Yeah. So here's my wish list right now, okay? Right now I have a new mic on a crowdfunding goal. I'm kind of like not too pressed about this because I like my current mic as is, but the beacon mic is really good. From everything I've heard about it, is a really good quality USB mic, which is actually really nice because it requires a lot less, like, it requires a lot fewer extra parts than an XLR mic. So I'm thinking about either upgrading to a beacon mic or a Rode NT1A mic. Those are my two choices. Let's see. The unofficial Ghibli cookbook. I saw this and I was like, I'd be down for a Ghibli cookbook. This I saw on Etsy. Look at this. It's a crocheted potted plant. It's a crocheted potted plant lamp. Isn't that cute? Where's the Genshin cookbook? There's a Genshin cookbook? There's a Genshin cookbook? Link it to me. Send it to me. Let's see, we have a... I honestly really like the kinds of furniture that kind of like... How do I describe this? I really like the furniture that kind of like like it kind of moves to reveal extra storage. So I really like how this has like the lifting top to reveal extra storage. So I would love a coffee table like this. Yeah. Oh, this one, if you want me to get a skeb, then you can redeem this and I'll work with you to get the skeb that you want me to get. So this is like just a kind of, hey, if you want to get art from me, here it is, and then you can decide what the art I should get is. Yeah. A tarot deck, because I've always wanted to try doing tarot card readings on stream. I think that would be really fun. I don't think I need this anymore actually, so let me delete that. A file organizer box, just because. Sorry. This I think is cute, so yeah. And then a surprise gift. So honestly, my wish list isn't anything like... Okay, maybe I'll switch over here. Give me a sec. There we go. Okay. Let me put myself over here. Okay. So, this is what my wish list looks like right now. So I'm like, should I add anything? Also, I saw, wait, let me see. Feed. Okay, let me see. Genshin Impact official cookbook culinary journeys university. Cooking. Thank you. I will put that on my wish list. But yeah, I'm like, when somebody asks you, hey, what kind of gift do you want? I have no clue. When somebody asks me, Revi, what kind of gift do you want? I just think to myself, I don't know. What do I want? I don't know. I have no clue. I am so bad at figuring out what kind of gift that I would like. Because me, I'm a very like practical person, so I'm like, well, what do I need right now? But like if I need something, I just get it, you know? And a whiteboard? I guess I could put a whiteboard, like I could mount a whiteboard on my wall. It's a little crowded in here though. Where did I put a whiteboard? Let me turn on the light in my room as well. I would like a whiteboard. I'm just not sure where we would put it. It's kind of crowded in my room, like on the walls right now. I guess I could put it up. Yeah, I'm not sure where I would put it. I guess I can put it over on that wall below the shelves. What's something I like? But like the thing is, I'm not really a statue or like a figure person, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, well, first of all, I don't really have space for it, and I don't know, I'm just not like a very materialistic person. So if somebody's like, you should get a figure, I'm like, but why? Just to look at it? I have like one standee. Yeah, I have one Boot Hill standee, that's it. So, could be a smaller whiteboard. Okay. Consumables? Fancy bath bombs and lotions? Ooh, okay, yeah. I would like some, what was it? Fancy lotion sounds nice, maybe like perfume. I love plushies, but the thing is I don't really have much space, you know? I don't really have like a dedicated shelf. Well, okay. I will say back during my birthday, I did get a set of shelves, but they're all being used for stuff. So there's one right near my PC, a small one, where I put my meds and my pills, and I put like smaller like items that I don't want crowding my desk, right? And then I have 2 shelves. The 2 other shelves are for Grox's standees and like my one standee. So I don't really have a place for plushies. You make space for plushies? Where? Also, keep in mind the cats have developed like kind of, I don't know why, but the cats have kind of developed a poor habit of like peeing in not good places. No, no, I'm not gonna do that, Crafty. But yeah, I don't know where I would put them. The bed? No. I don't have, also I closed the window if you heard that. I don't have room on the bed, okay? My bed, there is not enough room for, you know, sleeping and my Zhongli body pillow and plushies. And the cats, because the cats also sleep there. I'm just saying. I barely have room as is. How many litter boxes? We sadly don't have that much space, X14. What we've been trying to figure out is, like, trying to get a good arrangement. So we have 2 boxes. We have 1 box in my bathroom, 1 in my room. No. We have 1 box in my room. The other box, the smaller box, is outside of my room because the cats like spending most of their time in my room. But like a few weeks ago, they had this like Leo. Okay. Basically, we had like an overflow of clothes, like Grox's clothes that didn't really fit in any other place. So we had them in like this storage container on the floor, and it was like partially opened, and then Leo stepped on it because it was at a like level low enough for him to step on, and we found out he peed. So he kind of like, we had to like wash the entire container of clothes. We had to like mop the floor, use like the spray to get rid of the smell on the floor. So, and then we brought out the other like litter box and found a good place for it. So I don't know exactly what caused it. I think Leo just didn't really like the smaller litter box we used to have in my bathroom. So he would find like a more quote comfortable place to pee, which was usually like a soft thing close to floor level. And unfortunately, it just so happened it was that container of Grox's clothes. Yeah. So that's why I'm like still wary of getting plushies, because I'm worried like, oh, what if I don't have any place for it? I have to put it like near the floor and then Leo will sit on them and then pee. Because we actually used to have a beanbag chair. Fun facts, we used to have a beanbag chair. Guess what happened to it? Leo peed on it. And he ruined it. Yeah. I'm not gonna hang them from the ceiling, no. I will say, I have seen this one really clever, like, storage option where you basically take, like, you know, like a hammock? You basically take, like, a hammock and put it in a corner of the room so you can, like, sit all of the plushies in, like, that hammock. It's cute, but honestly, I don't know. I love plushies, okay? I love plushies, but I don't know if I really want plushies. They're nice and they're cute, but like, so like, okay, I feel like my problem with getting gifts is a lot of items I'd be like, oh, that'd be pretty nice. But would I want to put on a gift, like a wish list? I don't know. You know? That's the problem. I incidentally enjoy a lot of things, but the things I'd be willing to ask people, like, hey, could you go out of your way and potentially get this for me? I'm like, you know? I do need a new hairbrush, I will say. Let me see. I kind of really need a new hairbrush. Do you want to know how badly my current hairbrush has decayed? Do y'all want to know? Yeah, I kind of realized I am sorely overdue for a new hairbrush. Okay, okay. I want you to look at like a brush like this, for example. Do you see how this brush has like these knobby things on the end of like the comb things? Yeah, do you see how they have like these knobby things? So instead of like hard plastic brushing against your skull, it's like these knobby things that make it a much more pleasant experience, right? My hairbrush is so old that pretty much all of the knobby things have worn off. So whenever I brush my hair, I just feel the plastic scraping against my scalp. Yeah, I kind of realized it's time to get a new hairbrush. Yeah. Yeah, I eventually realized you might as well brush your hair with the like spikes. Wait, let me just turn myself. Let me just turn myself around. Essentially, yeah, it's like brushing my hair with the like spikes, just like brush, 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 brush. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I need a new hairbrush. Do y'all have any suggestions? I don't know. Hi Dragon Kings, how are you doing? Thank you for checking in. Thank you for the introductions. Let me see here. For those of you who are new, welcome on in. My name is Revity. You may call me Rev or Revy, and I am a thirsty, nerdy, eldritch deer VTuber. Welcome on in. We play a lot of gotchas and RPGs here, such as Genshin Impact, Final Fantasy XIV, and Honkai Star Rail. And right now, we're just doing a just chatting, yapping session. We're catching up after I had a very, very long hiatus. And I'm so happy to be back! And I'm glad y'all didn't forget about me. I'm glad y'all didn't forget about the little deer. Okay, let me see here. I guess the main thing that I want out of a hairbrush, I want something that I can take into the shower. So something I've noticed about a lot of these brushes that have like the base thing, I've noticed that if they get moisture in them, they can grow mold. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but if you take this into the shower and like moisture accumulates on the inside of this thing, it can get moldy. I don't want that. So I don't want any of like the things that feature, you know, this. If you want to know what my current brush looks like, hold on. Shower wet hairbrush. Let me see. There we go. Perfect. Okay. This is kind of what my current hairbrush looks like. Let me show you. No, not that one. This. Do you see this? So instead of like the like strand things on this like plate where there's space where mold can grow, I like using this kind of brush. So you see how there are these gaps, so mold literally cannot like grow anywhere? Yeah, I want something like this. Did I get a new saucepan? I should add a new saucepan to my throne. I do not have. Okay, Faku. Do you have any suggestions for new saucepans? Do I like poke through to get the hair out? Yeah. This is really easy to get the hair out because you just like scoop, like you scoop your finger in this like one of these gaps and just pull, and all of the hair just comes out. Yeah. So yeah, I mainly want a brush that's kind of like that. I don't know about the I don't know about these though. I don't know. Do any of you use circular hairbrushes? Do these work? I've never used one of these before. I don't know. Saucepan or skillet? Saucepan. Because we have like a more like aren't skillets, wait, which is more shallow? Because I want kind of like a deeper one. You know? I want kind of like a more deep pot with steeper edges. Does that make sense? Skillet is shallow? Okay, then I want a saucepan because we have a nice skillet with shallow edges that I still really like using, but I want a nice saucepan with deep edges so I can hold like larger quantities of food. Also, hi Juiced! Hi Oni, how are y'all doing? Hello, hello! How have you been? How big of a saucepan? Big? I don't know how big saucepans usually are. Just like the size of my old one? I don't know how big it is. I don't know. You use a circular one on your bangs. Okay. Is there any benefit that like, do I want a Dutch oven? I mean, I know that a Dutch oven is like, it's like, it looks like a pot, but we don't really need more pots. I want like, yeah, I want like a saucepan. So I do ultimately want one that's like wider than it is tall. You haven't, I know you haven't seen the old one, I just don't know how to describe it. Like, I'm just holding on my hands in front of me thinking, yeah, that's about how large. I think it's like 12 inches. You know, because I'm famously familiar with 12 inches. I guess like 12 inches in diameter. You burnt your tongue? Oh no, Fuku! I'm sorry to hear that. I hate it when I burn my tongue, oh my god. You're very sick but alive. I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing my comeback stream after a very long hiatus, and I'm trying to figure out what hairbrush to put on my throne. This is a funky shape. Does this work? Wait, this is such a funky shape. Huh. Oh wait, I saw Nova said something, I think. What was it? Unbrushed? Oh. What's 12 inches? Don't worry about it. Unbrush. Okay, let me see. Do they have it here? That doesn't look like hairbrushes. Maybe I need to look up hairbrushes specifically. Weird looking brushes, I know, right? Oh, wait, here it is. Unbrush. FHI heat unbrush detangling brush. I want the blue one. Oh wow, that's so sparkly. Huh, okay. What colors do they have? Amber yellow, amethyst lavender? Ooh. Wait, what's the difference between amethyst lavender and amethyst lavender L? Huh. Ooh. Hello. Wait, that actually looks nice. Hold on. Hold on, I actually like this color. Hello? Okay, put cherry blossom as a maybe. Electric berry purple? Oh, this is just gonna be me looking at brush size, like brush colors. Frosty. But yeah, Oh, looking for advice on choosing a saucepan. So basically, like the current saucepan that I use, it's like a very heavy kind of metal, and the unfortunate thing is it's getting really old, so it's kind of getting really worn down on the cooking surface. It tends to stick. There tends to be like a lot of stuff stuck to it, especially if we cook meat afterwards. So I want to get something to replace it. And the reason I want like either ceramic or stainless steel, I don't think it's cast iron. Because isn't cast iron made of like that really solid material? Skill issue. It is pretty old though. A skill issue? No. I don't know. I wanna look at. It's not a dire need, so I can put it on the throne. But I don't know. I just don't really. I just don't feel like the current like the current pan is working too well for me. Also, like I'm kind of a noodle, so like one reason I don't want the reason I don't really want a cast iron pan is because they're heavy and I have noodle arms. Yeah. I'm kind of a weak little bean. um Judicious use of temperature can prevent sticking. Aw. Yeah, I guess, I mean, yeah, I don't really know too much about, like, the specifics of cooking, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't really know much about the science. So, like, not cooking everything on high heat? So, how do you, like... Wait, so if you're not supposed to cook on high heat, how do you get, like... Because I let the pan heat up and then I put oil in and then I put like the meat in. I guess I don't know about like scientific cooking approaches. I just kind of like taught myself. Does that make sense? I don't know. I didn't go to culinary school or anything, so I don't know about the science behind cooking. I just kind of I just try things, and if it works, I'm like, cool. You know? Is it in stock? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, okay. Unbrush detangling brush. Yes. Cherry blossom, please. Hi, Josh. How are you doing? Hello, hello. How are you doing? How have things been going? Met Revy IRL, they're actually 6'7" with an 8-pack. Thank you, Josh. Thank you for providing a very accurate assessment of my physique. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. Wait, is it not? Wait, is it not in stock? Is it not in stock? Oh no, it is. Okay. Okay, I can add it. Yay! Okay. So let me see. Do the water drop test. A cooking surface is the right temperature when water beads on it. I get so nervous about cooking at high temperatures. I get so nervous about cooking at high temperatures because one time I let it get too smoky. Like there was like smoke coming off the pan, and there was too much smoke and it set off the fire alarm. So I've been so paranoid about like cooking at too high of a temperature. I'm like, oh no, I don't want it to steam. I don't want it to steam. You know? So I get so paranoid. Cursed cooking streams? No, Soulfred, I don't wanna do a bad thing again. No. I'm too much of an anxious bean. Just let me bake pastries. I can do that. I can make brownies. I can make pancakes. I can make cupcakes. Seriously, I do not understand how people prefer cooking over baking. To me, cooking is so stressful. Baking is fun. I love baking. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Baking is so much better. I like baking. It's so methodical. You know exactly what to do. I just find it so relaxing, right? And then baking is like, and then cooking is like, it stresses me out. I don't want to serve raw meat. Ugh. I know what to do in baking. Yeah. Just follow the recipe. High key. You just follow the recipe, see how it turns out, and then you can tweak the recipe and be like, okay, I want something more like this, right? So for example, if I'm baking cookies, I'm like, that was good. It was a little too greasy, so let's add less butter next time. Maybe I could try a different way of handling the butter. Maybe instead of melting it, I could just soften it. Maybe I could try more of this, more of that, maybe less of this. It's fun! Because you know exactly like what to adjust. With baking, it's like, did I add too much salt? How do I fix that? How do I fix that for next time? I don't know. You can cook for us? I would love that, Juiced. I have no idea what to cook for dinner though. Like, not today, I already have food, but how do you figure out what to cook, y'all? I have no clue. That's why I want a cookbook, so I can have like an idea of what to cook. Okay, now let's see. I guess I should add the saucepan? Baking versus cooking is like wizard spells versus warlock spells. High key, it really is. If you tie yourself to cook, guess who has an influence? Expertine. I tried my best to avoid dear mother's influence, okay? I'm trying my best to avoid dear mother's influence. Have I told you about have I told you about when I went to stay at her place and she was like, hey, could you help me cook? I turned the heat on and she was like, why aren't you putting in the oil? I'm like, I have to let it heat up. And she was like, she was telling me, no, don't let it heat up, put the oil in. So you know how you're like supposed to let the pan heat up and then put oil in? Yeah, no, my dear mother doesn't do that. She turns on the heat, puts in the oil immediately, puts in the food immediately. Cold food in cold oil in cold pan. You don't need to let it heat up? Really? So can you like just heat it up with the oil in? Because like whenever she cooks vegetables, they always end up like really soggy and really oily because she'll like put in the oil and then immediately like put in the food. You're supposed to put the oil in before turning the heat on? Really? Let it heat up with the oil in it. Aw. Really? Oh no, this goes to show how little cooking knowledge I have. I just kind of wing it and try what works. This is why I prefer making soups. This is why I prefer making soup. Soup is so much less stressful. You just put in the mirepoix, then put in the broth, and then you're good to go. Huh. Okay, I'll look into that. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? I love making soup. High key. It's been so long since I made like a nice tomato bisque. Oh, Oh, juiced. Bad news. Grox doesn't like potatoes. Yeah. I want to make potatoes. Sometimes I want to make potato dishes for dinner, and then I have to remember that Grox doesn't like potatoes. So I'm like, oh no, what do I make? What do I make? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like what to mushrooms. He doesn't like mushrooms. I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do you figure out what to cook? How do you figure out what foods to cook, y'all? This may sound like a dumb question, but so many times I look in the fridge and I'm like, what in the world do I cook? I have no clue. Whatever I can get cheap? I don't know. Whatever's in the fridge. Sometimes like I feel like nothing in the fridge really goes together, you know? And I'm just like, I don't know what to make. I don't know. I need to get better at figuring out what to cook on a daily basis because I just look at it and I'm just like, lentils? We sadly don't have lentils. Lentil bolognese sauce. Ooh. Something I like making with lentils is shakshuka. Nag someone to decide what to cook? Spinach and beans? I mean, we don't have spinach. So like, I guess I need to get better at grocery shopping with keeping our needs for food in mind, right? Because a lot of the times when I go grocery shopping, I just buy like what I normally buy, right? I guess what are some like recipes that don't require too many ingredients that I can get? Maybe I should do that first. Instead of trying to think of what to cook based on what ingredients I have, maybe I should try buying ingredients based on the recipes I want to cook. So what are some recipes that like you enjoy that don't require too many ingredients? Scrambled eggs? Eggs? In this economy? HelloFresh is a good way to learn new recipes. Honestly, it is. It is juiced. Maybe I should actually look at HelloFresh recipes some more. You just roam around the grocery store, think of something based on a single ingredient. Interesting. Okay. So maybe I should like think of recipes first, and then I'm like, okay, what recipes of these can I cook that don't require me to buy too many ingredients? Yeah, I could do that. Okay. Zale! Hi, Zale! Hello, Raiders! Welcome on in. Welcome. Oh, wait, okay. We were talking about food. I have food on my brain right now, but welcome on in, Raiders! Allow me to introduce myself. For those of you who are new, my name is Revity. You may call me Rev or Revy, and I am a thirsty, nerdy, eldritch deer VTuber. Welcome on in! We play a lot of gachas around here, such as Genshin Impact. We also play RPGs such as Final Fantasy XIV, and we also play games like Honkai Star Rail and Nikke Goddess of Victory. And right now we're having a very special comeback stream because I haven't streamed in a long time. I've been on hiatus, so I'm finally back. We spent today talking about my plans for the future and just how things have been going, and I'm trying to update my throne wish list. Chicken adobo? I would be down, juiced. Is it okay if we don't have normal vinegar, we only have rice? Yeah, we only have rice vinegar. But we do have everything else, I think. Yeah, we have everything else. Nepsy, hello there, welcome on in. Hello. But yeah, Raiders, welcome on in. Zale, how was your stream? How's Marvel Rivals? I haven't played it in a while. How have things been going? and Raiders, if you have any input, what's like a good go-to recipe you like to make? I'm trying to figure out how to shop for ingredients in a better way because I often struggle with figuring out what food I want to cook. So I'm like, maybe I should try thinking of recipes beforehand and then shopping for ingredients based on that. Right? Right? That's smart, right? 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 Mm. It's good to have shelf-stable things. We do have pasta. Well, what are some recipes we can make with pasta? Hmm. Because like I can make like all the standard stuff, like just like Alfredo, like fettuccine Alfredo. We do tend to like buy what was it? Costco lasagna every now and then, chicken Alfredo, yeah. But sometimes I'm like, I want something different, you know? Oh yeah, yeah. I make shepherd's pie occasionally, Faku. It's just kind of an ordeal to make, so I don't make it too often. I think we're running low on ground beef as well, unfortunately. I do make carbonara. I like making carbonara. Chicken parm. I do like making chicken parm. Someone earlier suggested chicken katsu, which I love chicken katsu. I sadly don't have any panko crumbs, unfortunately. But yeah, I could definitely make chicken parm. I guess sometimes I just worry that I don't know. Sometimes I want to make something new and impressive for my roommates instead of just defaulting to like the same recipes I always use. Because like, yeah, I tend to like reuse recipes a lot, and I'm like, oh, I hope they're not getting sick of this. I hope they're not getting sick of me making curry again, or like me making shepherd's pie again. I hope they're not sick of me making pasta again. You know? Yeah. Hi, Damien! How are you doing? Hello, hello. We're talking about food. We're talking about recipes. What are some go-to recipes you like making? Gyudon? Wait, what is gyudon? Sorry, I'm not too wait, let me see. Gyudon. Bowl of rice topped with beef and onion. Mmm. Ooh, wait, what do you need for this? Okay, let me see here. Stuffed shells? Ooh, stuffed shells? Wait, I need to write that down. Also, Zayla was a good lost streak. No! I'm sorry to hear that. Do y'all ever get stuck in like the cycle of we'll keep going until we win? We'll keep going until we win. We can't end on a loss. And then we're there for like 5 hours. Oops. Jaeger Schnitzel? I love Jaeger Schnitzel. Oh my god. Okay, let me see. Gyudon. With thinly sliced beef and tender onions. Ooh, okay. We have onions, we have beef. Okay, okay. Okay. Thinly sliced beef, onion, green scallion, green onion, short grain rice. The only thing we don't have is pickled red ginger. We have dashi, sake. Oh, we don't have sake. Mirin, soy sauce, sugar. Yeah. So we have everything except for the sake and pickled red ginger. I like to crack an egg on top of your gyudon. Ooh. I might have to. Okay, okay. So let me see. Let me write this down. Gyudon. I do like stuffed shells. I'll write that down as well. I love Italian food. Y'all, I love Italian food. I might be Chinese, but I'm actually more experienced with cooking Italian food than Chinese food. Yeah. Oops. Have you ever made stuffed sopas before? I'm not familiar. Wait, let me look that up. Stuffed sopa. Oh, stuffed sopa. Okay. Wait, let me see. What's a puff pillow fried bread? Oh. Wait, what do you need for this? Oh, you need beans? Grox doesn't really like beans. Huh. But I don't think I've actually ever had this. I'll look into it, see if I can like get it from a restaurant. They're quite good either way. Oh, okay. Thank you for all the suggestions. You could skip the garnish. You could probably substitute a teeny bit of vinegar and a little more sugar for the sake. Oh. Butternut squash soup. We do make butternut squash soup occasionally. Ah, it's been a while though. Okay, do you know something I actually really like? So, a few weeks ago, B tried making something like called it's like called spaghetti squash. Well, wait, have you heard of it? Spaghetti squash. It's like this kind of squash where if you like wait, here. If you cook the squash and you like scrape a fork across it like this, you actually get like tendrils that come off like spaghetti. And B tried making this and mixing it with like ground beef to make like a kind of like gluten-free bolognese with spaghetti squash instead of pasta. It was so good. Holy shit, it was so good. I kind of want to ask B, like, B, can we get the spaghetti squash again, please? It was actually really good. It was really good. But yeah, you can basically treat it like any pasta dish, except instead of spaghetti, you use the spaghetti squash. Mother, may I please have some more? Yeah. Mother, may I have some more? Also, I totally missed this. I'm so sorry, but Zillaria, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you enjoy your time here. Roasting the spaghetti squash, adding cinnamon butter is pretty darn good. Mmm. Back in your ballet days. God, I love spaghetti squash. Baked mac and cheese. I've overcome my curse, y'all. I can make mac and cheese. Maybe I should make mac and cheese. So let's see, what ingredients should I try buying that I want to try buying ingredients that I can use for a bunch of different recipes, you know? So I guess I should buy some cheese because you can use cheese anywhere. What else should I buy? I want to buy more heavy cream. I actually use heavy cream in a lot of my recipes, I'm not gonna lie. Also, like, I want to make a nice tomato bisque, and you gotta have heavy cream for a nice tomato bisque, you know? Oh, I want tomato bisque. I want tomato bisque now, please. How do you make your ground beef for the shepherd's pie? What my roommates and I normally do is we go to Costco and we get like the giant thing of ground beef from there, and then we portion it out and freeze it. So whenever we want to make something with ground beef, we take it out of the freezer, defrost it, and ground beef. I would love to do a lobster bisque. Grox is allergic to shellfish, and I would feel really bad if I made lobster bisque and he couldn't eat it. Also, like, lobster is expensive, yeah. God, I could go for a lobster bisque, though. You know what I could go for? I could go for a lobster ravioli. God, why do I love lobster even though it's so expensive? Empanadas recipe? Sure, yeah. I'm definitely not the go-to person to make Mexican food, though, I will say. Yeah, I kind of want to both figure out some ingredients I can buy, like recipes I can buy ingredients for, and also new recipes I can make with my current ingredients. Empanadas are. I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm uncultured. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed now. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide. Don't look at me. I don't need a piece. No. No. You don't need a piece. Are they really? Oh. Oh. I would like the recipe, please. I think it's pretty obvious. I'm not familiar with it. I'm sorry. When her eldritch dear mommy VTuber puts on the baby voice. Listen! I revert to the baby voice and I'm embarrassed, okay? I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed. Thank you. I shall perceive. What? All the octaves. Listen. It's just what you call gap moe, okay? It's what it has an appeal. Yeah. Burgers? I want to make burgers, but beef is getting so expensive lately. I actually really do want to make burgers. In case y'all didn't know, I make my special homemade burger buns. And they are so good. Not to toot my own horn, but like, I make some fucking delicious burger buns. I'm just saying. From mommy dear girl VTuber talking about pissed hex codes to baby. Yeah. Listen, it's like it's like I said, a gap moe. It's called range, I'll have you know. It's called vocal range. Yeah. It's called vocal range. Can you taste my buns? Hey yo. Okay. Y'all. That's a great way to end off stream. Okay. No, but actually, I think I've been kind of flagging. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of have been running out of energy, so let me just switch over to the just chatting stream, okay? Just chatting screen. One sec. Ah. Oh, heck. That's the screen. But yeah, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of been flagging, running out of energy, and my voice is getting to the point where I think I will need to take a break. So I think this is a good time for me to call it. Thank you for the super fun, super awesome stream back. I had an amazing comeback stream and I'm glad y'all didn't forget about me. I know I say this a lot, but I'm very glad y'all didn't forget about me. I worried so much over the hiatus that people would forget and they would leave and I'd be a sad deer, but I am a very happy deer. Watch parties? Vexus. Okay, not a watch party coming up, but this Sunday I am planning a chill Discord hangout. Okay? I am planning a chill Discord hangout on Sunday. We will not be doing a watch party, but so what I'm going to try doing more of, I'm going to try hanging out in the Discord more often. And I think on Sunday we'll be having a chill Discord hangout at 4 p.m. Pacific time, and I will be working on my lead code practice. So if you just want to come in and watch and just hang out while I'm doing my work, I'll be there. And I'll announce it in the Discord, okay? Yes, Expertine, I will get back to you about that. Thank you so much for posting. Expertine, I saw you would post highlights and clips every single day, like almost every single day during my hiatus. I really appreciate it. I want you to know how much that means to me, to see that you're helping keep the Discord alive, helping keep the highlights alive. It means a lot. Thank you. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. I am going to head out. Today was a really nice, fun stream back, and I really enjoyed it. So let me see here. Let me just see who I want to raid. Thank you for coming. No, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you, One, thank you, Nova, thank you, Expertine, thank you, Adilas, thank you so much. Thank you, Will! Yes, I will update the VOD channel. I will actually make that active. And I will make my main YouTube channel active because soon we're going to be posting clips and highlights and all that fun jazz, which I'm really, really looking forward to. I think, no, perfect. Okay, I was like, maybe I'll go without a raid. Nah, I know. We're gonna be raiding the Inkles. We're gonna be raiding Inkly! Oh no, Crafty, I did not listen to them. I will, I promise. But yes, thank you again for sending them to me. We will be raiding Inkly! And y'all, I actually will be playing Repo with Inkly tomorrow for a special Repo collab. I'm still not sure if I will be streaming my perspective in it, I'm not gonna lie. Do y'all want me to stream my perspective? I'll ask in the Discord. But either way, I will be part of the collab and I will announce it either way. So I hope y'all are excited. Copy paste the raid message or the sub raid message if you have a sub, and I will see you all very soon. Let's go send our love over to Inkly, okay? Bye y'all! Bye! Bye. I love y'all. Mwah.